Hey, hi, hello, good evening. Welcome to the middle of the week. I hope you're doing well. Hope you are surviving out there. For me, this week actually been a bit easier, I guess, because I haven't had like a Monday like event like I did last week. This Monday, actually, I had a day off. Right, it was a day off because we were, well, at least I was celebrating Indigenous Peoples Day. So yeah, it was fun. Nice 3-day weekend, and in the middle of it was the kind of like a get together with my friends. It was a costume party, so got to go in costume, and it was great because a lot of people were complimenting my costume. They're like, "Wow, I like it." I think they were like more of a fan of the character I dressed up as, but hey, you know what? It's cool is cool, right? Evening! Yes, good evening to you, Molecular Shadow Fox. Hello, it's good to see you as always. How are you doing tonight? Costume party, you love to see it, right? All Halloween. You got people dressing up in costume, and it's a good excuse to do so yourself. Alright, you just like get to wear clothes that you might not normally wear. Like, yeah, you can get away with it, right? People won't question your costume choices. The most they'll be like, "Hey, where's it? Wait, like, who's your costume, right? Or where is it from?" Depending. I think it's like actually a boon for cosplayers, I imagine, because they got like a ton of costumes handy. I guess it depends, right? If it's like the super high quality competitive level costume, maybe they wouldn't do that. But imagine something more low key and casual might work out. Yeah, yeah. In any case, we are back here tonight to continue What the Car. 4 episodes in from. I spoiled myself a little bit. I think I said this already, but there are 9, so a little under halfway, and I'm projecting we're gonna complete another 2 tonight. Probably seems to be a good number, and don't want to overextend myself and all that. Pretty good, thanks. Just taking it easy today. Ah, yeah, nice. It's good to have that easy day, right? Just handle just a day to yourself, a day to just kind of kick back and not worry about things around the world and what have you. Okay, so we are about to enter episode 5, driving, and it's wild, right? This car with 2 legs. It finally gonna get the ride. Gonna roll. Wow. Okay, this is not what I was expecting. Pretty stark contrast to the prior levels, which were mostly naturalistic environments, and suddenly we're in like toxic Avengers land, apparently. Man, we got like the rotating wheel, and oh man, 4 subzones. What do you have? Junkyard, bike rental, racetrack, and the loop. I'm assuming these 2 are the actual driving bits. I'm not sure what. I wonder if Junkyard has you like just riding all sorts of crazy contraptions. I wouldn't put it past him. And bike, I don't. I can already imagine what that is like. Probably can see that car on a T-shirt or other merch. Oh my god. I would especially expect like a plushie or something, This car would be perfect as a plush, alright? It would be awesome for the kind of thing you could just like sit on a shelf and just have it stare uncannily at any visitors who might happen to glance upon it. Huh. Banana car. I wonder if this bear has anything to say about it. Don't touch my wheels! Noted. I will go to this level then. Oh yeah, that looks appropriately toxic. Huh. And what the car? Wheel rides car. Oh wow. I just saw the side path they had for the card. Well, this seems to roll forward automatically, so if I really wanted, I could just like take it super easy and take this precision course. My goodness. This reminds me of those machines where you have to navigate like a stick through a metallic maze, and if you touch like the walls of the maze, then you get shocked. I think they made like a PlayStation game based on that called like Irritating Stick or something, but... Oh, what? And then I got hasty at the end. Whoops. Okay, we can try that again. Now that I know what I'm doing. Honestly, that wasn't so bad. This wheel goes slow enough that you kind of have... And the track itself is wide enough that you can kind of navigate this precarious ledge pretty easily. Oh yeah, I always saw that at school fairs and stuff. I forget what they're called. Huh. They were always more like arcade machines around here. Right? They'd be like the things you see at the mall where, you know, purports to be like a test of skill, but really they're to kind of just like bamboozle you out of your money. But yeah, I could see like a sort of like a homemade, like one of those being popular, because you know it sounds something that would be easy to make. Maybe not like the shock thing, because you know probably don't want to introduce that to people making things homemade. But you could probably like make a homemade like stick maze kind of like that. And now we're just F it, we re-roll mode. You just go, can't stop, just go. Ah, geez. All right. I don't know if that's a gold time. Well, that is a gold time. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but you know, it's a gold. It's good for gold. Good enough for gold. They had a life-size one of those you could traverse in person at Confuzzled as part of game show night. Wait, did they like... What? Yeah, hamster wheel. Ah. Those are always fun to see, because it's fun just seeing the hamster just get on them and just start running really, really fast. But yeah, the life-size maze. How did that work? Did you just like kind of try to navigate really narrow corridors without touching the walls, or did they give you like a suit that would like I don't know light something up or something if you so much as touch the wall? I'm fascinated to hear as how this works. I would not expect someone to try a life-size version of it, but that sounds pretty cool. Yup, it was like a spider web made of ropes. Ah, that does sound pretty neat, though. I like a good life-size maze on occasion. Okay, I didn't even get the card. What am I missing here? Clearly, there's some sort of shortcut I can be taken. I'm just not aware of it. Wait, I think I see a ledge off to the side here. Oh, no, that's a pipe. Game over for fursuiters because of the oversized heads and ears, etc. You know what? That is true. Rip to them. Yeah, definitely be the kind of thing that... Okay. Do I, like, have to actually hit the booster? Or is this, like, my continuous acceleration overriding the actual speed boost I get from the wheel? Or wait, maybe I have to actually, like... Oh! Hold to accelerate! I don't know why I thought I had to, like, rapid fire press A. Yeah, no, this is, like, way easier now. What the heck, me? I don't know, I guess I just see running car, and I just expect run mechanic to be press A repeatedly. Maybe I just, like, play too much old-school GTA Maybe that's the thing. I didn't even play that much old school GTA to be. Oh wait, there's the shortcut. If I want to even have a shot at the bronze or the gold time, that's probably where I need to be. That still leaves the matter of the card, though. Where the heck is that? Top-down GTA games? No, I'm thinking of like the ones on the PS2, because they had you had the button mash X to sprint mechanic. I think it wasn't until like GTA 5 that they actually changed sprint to just hold button or I don't know, click joystick or something, and then you can go fast like every other game did it by then. Okay, I can see getting to that side path is going to be a bit of work. I just need to find some way to angle myself onto that raised platform. GTA 3 was super fun with Mute Claude. It was kind of like the first of the sort of the open world 3D car city heist games, and was certainly stood out for that. That's for sure. And oh my god, I can't believe I clipped those rocks. What the heck? Certainly some wrinkles, but you know, it being kind of like the first in its, or like one of the earliest of its kind, meant that you had a lot of fun with it. I remember when I was on the field trip once, and like one of my roommates had a PS2, and they brought along Grand Theft Auto 3, and we kind of just putzed around there for a good amount of the night. Oh, I didn't even hit the bounce pad there. But yeah, we lost a good amount of time that night, and well, we managed to still get up in the morning for the field trip activities, thankfully. The game also had like a bunch of cheats that you could activate to just like activate all sorts of mayhem and chaos. Like I remember, well, the one that was always popular was like the one that spawned a tank for you. Oh, the card's up there, huh? I don't get it. How do I like get enough air to kind of clear the ledge and not like clip on the edge of it? That's the thing that's kind of like stopping me from going far with that. Everyone cheated in that rhino tank at some point, right? That was kind of like part of the fun of those kinds of games. You just get in there and wreak all sorts of havoc. Just blow everything to smithereens. It's like what TV Tropes calls catharsis factor. You just need to let off some steam. You just like hop into GTA and you get to kind of like just play, be a ruler of your own realm for a moment there. There we go. My guess is if I hit that wooden part, I could probably more easily just like board the ledge. I guess it doesn't matter because I got a gold card. Using the action replay to do the car collection mission, those rare cars were like looking for a needle in a haystack, and you had to get them back too, right? And imagine that probably had to be done a few times, because I'm sure inevitably you would be like partway there and the car would blow up for one reason or another, like, alright, guess it's back to square one, huh? Ha ha! Oh, it's riding it too. It's like a motorized gigantic wheel. I've seen these vehicles here and there. They tend to be like more of a novelty than anything, but it's always fun to see. Ah, I see. So the UFO is like... Of course, the UFO does what a UFO does well, right? Kind of tries to lift you up, but you can use it as like a gravity booster and a mono wheel. Is that what they call them? Pretty neat vehicles in any case. I like how they're playing this like surfer-esque music to go with it. Feels appropriate. Alright, card get, let's go home. I'm sure that little catch on the edge there cost me the gold, but whatever. Yeah, it did. Unfortunate part is that is also the optimal route, so I'm gonna have to try to shave some time off if I want to get the gold. Yeah, I think I'm like swerving a bit too much. If I try to like be a bit more straight when I head to the tractor beam, I wouldn't have to lose so much speed trying to get back on track here. All right. Looking good. We're looking good. Oh geez. Oh my god. That was almost bad. Woo! Got the gold too, so we don't have to do that again. We had many a fun recess playing in tractor tires like that. Oh, did you do the thing where you like had one person get in a tire and you roll it down the hill and then you kind of like fall out and have yourself a nice giggle fit because oh boy, that was so much fun. Hey, yup. Oh no. Don't put it on your finger. Also, why is this car still visible then, if it's the one wheel? Good times, I can imagine. When you were young and wild and free. Unfortunately, I was like more of a city kid, so we just had to settle for lunch trays in the snow. And even then, they kind of put the kibosh on that after a bit. I like the way the music picks up a little bit when you're going fast. It's a nice touch. At least I think that's what it's doing. What harm can come from tobogganing on a dinner tray? I know, right? Surely that's just gonna be fun and games. Oh. It was just a silver. Okay, we'll do that again. Probably need to nail the curves on this one. Or maybe don't get hung up on this segment, right? Try to not to kind of clip on the edges too much. Alright. Oh, sorry, bears, but, you know, this is for the gold. Surely you all understand, right? Some of you might fall into the goop, but that's a risk I'm willing to make. And besides, I've seen superhero movies. That means you guys are gonna get superpowers now. Alright. Oh, I guess we should have gone perhaps past that pass first, but you know what, we can walk back. No biggie. With the way this is like split into 4 areas, I imagine each subsection will probably have just like a small selection of levels. Let's see what they have over here. A bunch of rubber ducks lining up for something. Hey, what's the occasion? What you're all lining up for? Oh, kind of disappointed I don't get to speak to. Oh, that's a platform? Well, I can't jump up here, so I guess we'll have to ride this one. See where it goes. Also, those wheels are just kind of like sitting there in the parking lot. Who took the everything else from that car? Or maybe the car is invisible. Maybe the cars are owned by Wonder Woman. Oh, hey, we slide in. Whee! Anyone ever go on a giant water slide? I used to... There was like a one near me at a pool when I was a kid. I used to go on it. Kinda stopped when we stopped going to the pools, though. Wait. Oh, no, they... Ah. OMG, those snaking queues PTSD from theme parks. Oh, wait. Oh, it's a world map kind of thing? Okay, play tennis. Alright. Oh. Yeah, and you hit it back and forth. Okay. Let's be a bit like Pong, huh? Alright, and first to 3 wins. Alright. Oh, and it randomizes who gets served the ball, too, so it's not like it alternates or anything. Why is this a world map mission and not like a level in of itself? Also, this tire is... perhaps, not the best at tennis. Maybe that's better for me, right? Easier for me to kind of accomplish this submission. Speaking of theme park queues, though, I read an article not too long ago. Apparently, Disney World, I guess, is adding some sort of new Fast Pass service that is going to cost park goers like $450 a year per person to have, which is like, wow. I remember when it felt like, okay, is that on... Oh, wait, that's me? What? But it's out of bounds, jerk. But yeah, that sounds wild, and... good lord. I almost kind of regret not going to Disneyland while it was still cheaper, because... okay, that better be for me. Okay, good, it was for me. Does that mean we're done? Oh yeah, we're done. And the chest is now open for us. So I'm guessing this is going to be like a tennis trophy or something, right? We're going to get a racket, or a tennis ball, or a rubber duck. Okay. I guess I can see the connection, because there were rubber ducks at the line at the bottom. Yeah. Alright, sure. The hell? Aren't they fleecing enough money out of folk, right? Already making you pay out the nose for food and souvenirs there and other assorted services, and I'm sure they already have like a Fast Pass Plus or something, but now I guess they have like a plusier. Alright, well, I guess we're off to bike rental now. Have you tried turning it off and on again? But wait, this is just like a pedal bike, isn't it? Why would you turn it? Haha. That's the joke. That is the joke, clearly. Okay, well, why are we getting here? Let's ride some bikes! Paperboy it up! Very much is, yes. Okay, so... auto pedal, and you got your usual boost kind of dealio. Oh. Oh, there's a card there. Need to take the high road, but we'll do that later. Biggest scam ever, Disney dollars. Right? Still remember when they had that one Star Wars hotel, right? The Star Wars hotel that was advertised to be like a super immersive experience and would cost you like quadruple digits for like 2 nights or whatever. When they got shut down recently because I guess not enough people were interested in it. Like, price notwithstanding, I heard like the quality of the experience wasn't quite what you expected either, which I think on top of that, they were also trying to, like, you know, bilk you out of extra cash for assorted services here and there, so... Bleh. Bleh, I say. It's a big swizz having to book a hotel in the park when you order your tickets, right? You know, because Disney's probably striking deals, and it's like, oh yeah, if you want... You know, if you want to get the package at all, you're gonna have to go to one of the hotels that we've partnered with and stuff. Yeah, the most Disney Worlding I did was like a really long time ago, and then even then, the only attraction we went to was like Animal Kingdom. I think my parents wanted to try to go to Epcot too, but we were all way too tuckered out after that. We never did go back for a second day. I think my siblings went back to Disney World later on as part of like a school trip, but for me, Animal Kingdom was kind of like my first and last experience with Disney World, so yeah. I don't know. I have some faint memories of it, and I guess ultimately it was enjoyable. I guess the one thing I do remember is that my parents refused to buy any souvenirs within the park because, yeah, even back then it was still pretty expensive, and you know, I guess I could get it. And when we were going home, we kind of just like hit up a side store that was selling. I hope it was like Disney World merch, but you know, it could have been bootleg. But you know, we got stuff there, and we were satisfied, and that was the end of that. Epcot, aka the big golf ball, as I call it. If I remember correctly, Epcot was designed to be like Futureland, right? They were supposed to kind of display technology that would possibly be used in the future, which imagine would be a pretty high thing to maintain. I don't know. Sounds like the kind of thing that would be like loftily ambitious when Disney World was first conceived, but time goes on. You probably have to like swap out those technologies for some reason or another, right? Either they've already become like commonplace, or they turn out to not be as viable as one may think. I think I was reading an article that, yeah, they were trying their attempts to like do sort of the modern takes on like, you know, the future tech kind of stuff, but sometimes they hit, sometimes they don't quite hit, but yeah. There we go, gold. All right, we can move on. See what we got here. Is that supposed to be like a Country Roads reference? Right? Country Roads, take me home. Guess the difference is I don't quite want to belong to this place. I don't know. Call me crazy, but toxic dump is not really my idea of a home. I did find the abandoned by Disney really interesting. The forgotten areas and parks that were left to rot, even though there's still security patrols there. Oh, yeah. Like, abandoned places in general are always fun. Like a glimpse into what could have been, or what once was. I imagine the security is like twofold. One, they want to make sure those secrets don't get out, and two, you know, you get on the off chance that someone gets hurt, at least they can get help quickly and not, you know, not get help quickly. Oh, there's a bounce pad down there. Okay. All right, speedrun tech discovered. Boing, 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 boing. Thank God for urban explorers. Indeed. Sometimes it's a fascinating glimpse. It's like a time capsule, right? Almost like a time capsule. You kind of see the point at which things were, right? Like right at the point where, you know, they left off, and it's like preserved by history, maybe retaken by nature a little bit. This boost be really short, man. Gold get, alright. Next level. Yeah, time stood still. So this is a bonus level. Let's see what they got on offer. I like how they put it in periods too, so you can have a better guess at what the reference is. Oh man, look at me air dashing like an anime fighter. BMX, eat your heart out. Good lord, this course is extreme! Oh my god, so many UFOs. The one I saw, it used to be an Animal Kingdom type place and water park. Ah man, the water rides are always fun, right? Because you just see like the emptied out pools, and you just imagine what they must have been like when the park was thriving. Oh, I hit the bounce pad, dang it. Methinks this world is where Mr. Burns dumps his toxic waste from Springfield Nuclear. Makes sense. Do you know Captain Planet? I feel like, what is it, that one villain whose whole shtick is nuclear power. He'd be right at home in this world. Look at all that green waste. Love that show, Captain Planet. It's something you can, like, look back on, perhaps, a bit more fondly these days, right? It's like when you were growing up, you thought, oh, yeah, sure, save the environment, duh, who isn't gonna do that, but that's a kind of message that still rings true even to this day. And, yeah, the show was kind of, like, heavy-handed in that, but I think we kind of need that. We absolutely need that, because, well, there's a lot of people who just don't care, right? Companies don't give a shit. It seems like a good fair number of just regular citizens also don't give a shit. Like, come on, y'all. We all share this planet. The least we could do is not accelerate in its fucking upness, right? Ease. Oh yeah, and the credits theme too, right? Captain Planet, he's our hero. Gonna take pollution down to 0. I like how the beginning call became a meme too, right? Anytime someone says something related to elements, or like, you know, even like a word related to it, you just go to like Earth, right? So you just yell Earth, and then someone else is bound to follow with fire. You go down the list like that, right? What do you have to say, Prof? Developer, time to start working on the landing module. Yes, that would probably be a good thing to work on, but now I get it, right? You wanna build things in steps, and you want to test them out. So yeah, you build launcher, test it, and then you can build lander and test that, right? That's how that works. What do you have to say? Oh no, you just get bowled over. All right. I'll leave you be. Game on Amigo is really fun. Huh. I realized they made a Captain Planet video game. Ooh. I think this level was in the demo. So remember, the combination of words just being delightfully absurd and indicative of, oh yeah, no, this is 100% a demo level. I remember agonizing over this segment for a good long while. Platformer, each level was one of the elements. Ah! Interesting take. It's like traveling around the world with the elemental themes and blasting baddies. Ah, jeez. Had to save the animals and shoot the toxic waste and stuff. Ah. So it's like one of those big exploratory levels, and you had to find like X number of animals before you could clear the stage. I imagine reach an exit maybe too. Huh. For the longest time, I thought Captain Planet's like major video game appearance was in that one. Was it Cartoon Network Punch Time Explosion? The Cartoon Network brawler game. There we go. No, I wasted too much fuel. I should have just like feathered the jump there. I'll look up this Captain Planet game now. I want to see what that was like. Sounds interesting. You know, you still managed to get like a little bit of that environmental message in there with how you have to save the wildlife and destroy the pollution. Right? Take pollution down to zero, as the song puts it. That seagull. I'm pretty sure that seagull's from like What the Golf. Pretty sure I saw that in a What the Golf level. Pretty fun bit of asset reuse if that were the case. Ah, a few screenshots here. Ah, thanks for the link. I'll give that a browse. And it's fun just like surfing around the internet. Sometimes you just stumble upon the most interesting things. Right, sometimes you just like, something just pops in your head and like, oh man, I remember that. I wonder what that was like. And then you go, just like look it up on the internet. Right, next bike level. I wonder what sort of attachment we'll get with this one. Ah, haha, I see what they did there. Too bad I don't know any more lyrics to that song. I feel like I should, but I don't. OMG OG price was £26. Oh man. I think that's like about $50 in US. It's crazy when you think about it these days, right? You see games like that, and you're just like, oh man, how did they ever cost so much? Right? I remember N64 games like going for around the range of like, I don't know, $60 to $90 back in the day. And these days, you would probably balk if they were like, you know, 20. If they weren't like remakes or something. This was 1991. Yeah. You know, I know it's because, you know, that was like the tech they had at the time, but it's funny just like look back on it and go, oh man. Ah. I think I'm not like jumping soon enough. I'm not reaching the apex of my jump. Alright, I got the gold, so all I need to do is get the card, and then we'll be good. The rare level in which I managed to get a gold crown before I can manage to collect a card. And again, there seem to be like two types of levels, right? The levels where the cards are like on a complicated side path and you won't be able to get it and the gold time in one go. And the one where the card is like not too far away, so you could theoretically get the gold crown and the card in one go, but might take a bit of effort to do so. And yet, I picked up OG Sonic on Mega Drive in a retro shop for 25 pence. Nice. Unfortunately, seems like there's a bit of a retro trend going on, so if you're looking for like some of the more popular retro games, they'll set you back a little bit more. Like I know, my older brother has been like looking to recollect some of the old retro stuff, so he's been going to like the old shops and what have you, and he's always telling me about how you know some of the more well-regarded games will still set him back like $30 to $40, which is about the price of like what a Game Boy Advance game was back in the day. But it's like, yeah, some things they don't change, right? I miss those retro game shops. You don't have any near where you live? I feel like, I mean, they're not like commonplace in the States, but they're definitely here and there, right? Certainly not gonna like advertise themselves majorly, but once you find like one store, you're kind of good, yeah, right? Because usually. No, the quote is energize. It's not. Never mind. Closest we have is CEX. Ah, okay. Is that like a chain, or is it like just like a higher profile series of stores? Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, credit where credit's due. I guess they're at least making. At least they're putting it out there, I suppose. Alright. Let's see if I can get the crown this time. Handy, ours is in the train station. Ooh, that is convenient. Just stop by along the way. That was nice. I remember when at one of the old places I used to live, I did have to go through a few train stations, and yeah, it was nice when you feel like doing a little shopping on the side. You'd be like, okay, maybe I can just like hop off of here for a bit, go browse the stores and see what's around. Also, I really like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reference they have, like, just right behind the ledge there. Little mouse in the inner tube. Or I guess it would be a rat. It would be a rat in the inner tube and, like, there's 4 turtles around them with the colored masks. Subtle. It's subtle, but low-key. And it's like one of those things where he's like, hey, I saw that. I recognize that. It's appropriate they would be in Toxic Land as well. Okay, I think I went up here, right? Yeah, and then I have to... So what do I do here? Do I, like, once I hit the apex of this, just... Or do I have to be, like, boosting when right when I get off the... Or or what? Right when I jump on the pad. So do you have like any other shops you like to kind of stop by on your commute? I know at least for me, on one of my old commutes, there was a pretty good hot dog shop that was like along the way, and they would sell some pretty cool hot dogs. It's a good quick food, and the hot dogs are pretty affordable too, so be like one of the things where, you know, you just get in line real quick, order your hot dog and your drink, and then go about your day. It was great. Probably wouldn't be surprised to know that there were coffee shops there too, right? You know, Starbucks, maybe an independent chain here and there, but I guess it would track, considering people would go to work on the train, so why not just, like, grab a coffee along the way to perk yourself up before you start your day? Alright. Yeah, there we go. We did it. There's this big shop in the city just down the road from the train station. They sell graphic novels, t-shirts, games, and import manga, etc. Oh my god. Never let that store go. Sounds wonderful. Wish I knew a store like that. I think the closest we got was like a music shop that kind of had like anime manga stuff in the back, but I'm pretty sure they've closed since then. Town is too small and too poor to have any kind of interesting shops around, sadly. Ah, that's unfortunate. Also, hello, Dodon. Or is it Dodonino? Am I pronouncing that correctly? Welcome. Thanks for checking me out. Typical me, I always have a browse at the NSFW ones. They got the good stuff, huh? Alright. See what this level's got. Hello. Hello! How are you doing? Bike me up inside. Can't bike up! Save me! That's another one of those call and response memes, right? Anyone who talks about waking up, clear, you just gotta respond, right? Can't wake up! Right, it's like either that or grab a brush and put a little makeup, or if it's September, you know, wake me up when September ends. I guess you could still do it now. Implications would be much different, I imagine. This Skull level seems to be a step up from prior Skull levels. Not that prior Skull levels were easy, but you know, the sort of auto-forward nature of this one, and the sort of slidey nature of the bike. Ooh. Oh my god, I just found out some level skip tricks. Ooh, look at that speed run tech. Probably shaved off like half a second there, but then again, in the world of speed runs, that half a second could mean the difference between world record time and... Oh, wait! Did I approach this from the wrong direction? Am I supposed to... Oh! Oh, wait. Do I have to do it like that, perhaps? Because that ramp seems to indicate that we're supposed to approach the road from the other direction. Anyway, the fact that the path I was on did not have some sort of jump also seems to indicate that I might have been doing it wrong. Okay, so I don't think you have enough jet fuel to get over there that way. Okay, maybe if I proceed along this level, maybe the answer will show up. Alright, so we'll ignore that part for now and go here. Ah, yes, the good old tiny spot to jump on segment. I mean, it is a skull level, so you gotta expect it, right? There's a reason why they put the skull there. Also, who leaves broken cranes in the middle of a toxic waste sea? Well, imagine the waste probably corroded the controls, and, well, if that thing ain't moving anymore, then might as well write it off, right? Just, write off the loss and move on. That's my guess. Just let the toxic waste, reclaim the crane, as it were. Oh my god. I had to just maneuver around that giant plateau. Okay. Gold crown get, so main path is not the answer, but now that makes me wonder. No, I don't. Maybe not. Hey, you said it earlier, Mr. Burns would 100%. He'd do far worse. Ah! I don't think trying to jump across that bit either is the answer. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I might have had a flash of inspiration. Oh, man. Shame we're in ad mode. Oh, well, I'll probably be retrying this even when you come back, so don't worry. You're not gonna miss much. Just probably 7 to 8 inevitable falls into the drink for me. Although I wouldn't want to drink this. I don't know. It's just me. Okay, maybe that's not the answer either. That crane from the distance looked like it was a lot closer to our bicyclist car, but I'm bad at depth perception. Yeah, there's probably not a good way to get to that part, maybe. Welcome back from ads, everyone. Hope you had a nice break, or the ads weren't too overbearing for you. Where's an infinite fuel cheat when you need one? Would be handy. But I feel like even if I had one of those... I don't know, I feel like this is the kind of game where even if they did give me measures to kind of work around it, I'd probably still want to try to clear it on my own volition. And, you know, even if I did kind of, like, you know, run up against the wall with this one, most I'd probably do is just let it go for now. Be like, alright, I can come back to it later, right? The card will still be here, still waiting to be obtained. In fact, I think I'm probably gonna do that. We're just gonna return to the world map here. The level can claim the card for now. I think this is like the first time I decided, yeah, you know what? We'll just press the button here. We'll move on to the next segment. I feel like I could go at that thing for a while, but unfortunately, I cannot. I do not notice the path. I can't see what they want me to do there. Feels like of all the routes I can take, I do not have the resources to take whatever they want me to take. Alright, a day at the races. Let's see what kind of race what we're doing here. You have more patience than I would. Ooh, Hot Wheels! I think this level was also in the demo? Or at least something like it. Look at this car, proper car now. It's like just monster trucking it up. And wow, they weren't kidding when they said these wheels are hot. They're so hot, they're on fire! It's like burning rubber out here. God damn. Ah, what? Did I get clipped on the road again? Also, trying to keep an eye out for the card, but... Oh wait, there it is. There it is. I see it. I see the card. Yeah! Also happens to be the route for the gold crown, I imagine. I like how the tire trail still persists, even when they kind of like introduce that background. Time for another racetrack. Ha 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 ha. Car has been to X and has been pimped. You know, I heard that the Pimper My Ride show is actually like a big scam. Like, most of the cars that they modded for that show were barely functional or didn't even function, and like the extraneous features they added were all kind of sucked. It was. Yeah. Kind of thing that looked cool on TV, but in reality, just like absolutely not. 100% wasn't. They never did any mechanical work. Ah, man. The worst part, right? They were more form over function. Extremely unfortunate. Perhaps increasingly so, because I would almost wager that was like Pimp My Ride that kind of sort of started a trend of, you know, people doing shows to like awesomefy mundane things. I think I remember one that was called might have been a spin-off, but it was like called Monster Garage, and I guess they did something similar, although they didn't like restrict themselves to cars, or maybe they did, I don't remember. But the one I said I remember was them like converting like your standard passenger van into like a curbside waste bin pickup machine. I'm not quite sure what the purpose of it was, but yeah. And then there's like the spin-off to Monster House, where they went and renovated a house. The one I remember there was like when they like had a whole pneumatic tube system going through the house, and they could like right, it's like those tubes you see at, I don't know, banks and what have you, where you can put your stuff in a tube and then just like have it zip around the house. Unfortunately, I think that would be like one of those pimp my ride situations too, where it's like cool when you see it on TV, but I imagine in practice it would be a nightmare to maintain, especially when the mechanisms broke down and your pneumatic capsules would inevitably get stuck in the system, like in between the balls and stuff. That would suck. Most of the times, the total rot boxes were replaced with a similar looking base to work on. Huh. Monster Garage was great, loved it. I did enjoy it myself too. Again, I was like a bit more of a mechanical head back in the days. I was just like fascinated with people just like modifying machines to make them do crazy things. As the saying over here goes, it's all fur coat and no knickers. Ah, interesting saying. I can see the meaning though, right? It's like, oh yeah, the thing, it looks lovely on the outside, but when it comes to practicality, you're not gonna find it. It's not gonna keep you warm. I guess it's almost like a sweater dress in that regard, huh? Thing that looks like it'll keep you warm and cozy, but maybe parts of it, other parts will probably be cold. But you know what? You'll look cool. You'll look cute in the meantime. All show and no go. That's another way to put it. Alright, so I gotta use the UFO tractor beam. There we go. Alright. All we gotta do is just ride this level normally, and then we can grab our card. Or, yeah, get the level completion credit. All I have to do now is not fall. Did you see someone found a Pimp My Ride car at the junkyard? Wow, really? I have not heard of this, but knowing what I know now about that show, not surprised. Just imagine like 2 months after a car just finally bites it, and like, alright. Just, I don't want this anymore, get it out of my sight. Heh. I mean, the windows seem opaque, so, you could probably make yourself a bit comfier. Pink and purple Dodge Grand Caravan, huh? Ooh, there it is. Oh man, but I gotta stick the landing. Okay, so I probably don't want to hit the rocks then. They fixed it up and now it's a museum. Alright, good, good. That's probably where it should be. If nothing else, at least it's like a piece of show history, you know? Yeah, and even despite knowing what we know about it now. In what context do you put a Pimp My Ride car in a museum? I don't know. I could think of like two places, right? Either you stick it in an automotive museum, just like one that just has like, odds and ends about car paraphernalia and what have you, or in sort of like a old media museum, right? This is like a prop from like an old TV show, And here we have a car that was modified from the Pimp My Ride TV show, and it was on this episode, and they did this, and this for this client. Oh wait, that was only a silver crown, wasn't it? I know, that was gold. That was gold. Alright. Now, this was the silver. I thought I got a gold on here. Alright, well, we can come back here. Since we got the card. Time capsule for the Need for Speed Underground generation. Oh yeah. Sort of like aughts era of programming. You know, when everything was like cool and underground and edgy. I guess since I don't have to like leap off of the edge via the UFO, I can just like go for a proper speed run here. Are there any other shows from that sort of aughts era that you remember fondly? I think the one that kind of sticks with me is Mythbusters. Always found it fascinating. It's like, oh yeah, you remember all those old tales you would kind of hear, you know, out and about. It's like, oh yeah, what if we just like, you know, put them through some sort of scientific experiment to try to prove or disprove them once and for all. Granted, the show kind of shifted focus, right? I guess as they kind of ran out of urban legends to test and went more with, okay, can this movie scene be recreated in real life? Can these conventions that we see in like TV shows and what have you actually be plausible, or would you need like some sort of like extra work to make them work? And now Discovery is just overblown with car mod shows. Oh boy. Oh man, it's those like elliptical ones. The ones you'd see in like a non-Euclidean painting or something. I like how they still give us the boost. I mean, I guess they would still propel us forward, but... Oh! They give you a bit of climbing power too, so I guess there's that. Has to be with Adam and Jamie though, not that reboot BS. If I remember correctly, Adam and Jamie really only like tolerated each other at most. They knew it was like the kind of dynamic that people liked, so they like put up with each other. But you know, once their run on that show was done, they were like, yeah, we're just gonna go our separate ways. We're done. We're through. We're finished. Yo, Gunter Maxwell. Well, how you doing? Yup. Yeah, it's like sort of having like that professional relationship, I guess, right? The one where it's like, okay, yeah, we're not gonna hang out and, you know, enjoy, drink, what have you, but you know what? We're cordial enough. We'll put up with each other on screen because it's what works, right? I'm good. Who bent the rims? What the car did? They're like, hey, it's funny, right? Look, it's wheels, but they're wrong, right? Like how they sang at the start of the level. I like how there's cows just standing around here too. That way they just get spooked. Arrgh! How do you get those? Do I have to make a wider turning radius? Do I gotta like actually go left first and then turn right? And sort of just like work my way back from there? Maybe that's what I have to do. I think I got the gold crown time here, so I really just need to focus on getting the card. At least they're not creepy like the cursed giraffe wheels last week. The cursed giraffe wheels also helped me get up ledges, so... I suppose it's a bit of a give and take, and... Ah, man! I thought I'd maybe be able to turn around before I hit the finish line, but... Maybe this thing doesn't have quite the turning radius for that. I mean, they got that big rock arch in the way too, so it's not like you can, you know, go off the course and then just like roll into it. Feels like where they place the card, they kind of want you to double back. Question is, where do I double back? Or maybe it is a case of you gotta climb up here. Can I? Oh wait, no. Yep. Okay. I think I was overthinking it. Maybe I overthought it. Just need to go through like the less steep corner, right? Don't try to plow your way through it. Alright, now they want me to go across this. It's a platformer classic element, right? The rotating platform with like extended parts here and there, and you gotta time your jump so that you kind of jump onto the ledge and then work your way from there. Except you don't quite platform. Actually, with the way this turns, I might as well just stand here. God help me if I was in that car with those wheels, I'd be wearing my coffee by now. Yeah, don't bring any open drinks into that vehicle. In fact, don't bring like open anything, right? Not just drinks. It'll all be scattered around and rubber duck with a saddle and monster truck tires. Now that's my kind of vehicle. It'd be great if that was like one of the vehicles we rode and they's following. What? Okay. Oh, and it's rolling itself too. Well, at least too many wheels kinda makes a bit more sense than too many legs. Also, I feel like this level is like just mainly for laughs. It's like, aha, look, it's now the bike wheels are on the car, and also it's just like kind of helplessly tumbling along like a tumbleweed. That level is straightforward as heck. It's like no gimmicks to it or anything. Even the card is just like a quick side path. Huh, I could have one-tried that if I wanted to. Alright, well, a fun bit. Admittedly, also the first level in this part, so maybe they'll throw in some sort of twist. Oh, what are you doing? Don't spill the gunk everywhere. Heh! Ooh, look at this. Car is slaying. Oh man, gotta take on that. Gotta walk on that catwalk now, right? Shake a little tush in that catwalk. Something junk in the trunk. Always like those bears, like roar when you get near them. Oh yeah, that's fun. Oh, I see. You hold A to go faster, but there's like a little bit of an invisible meter, right? When the car starts like sweating and stuff, you kind of want to let off. I'm assuming it'll trip if you hold boost for too long. Yes, queen! Yeah, slay! Turned into RuPaul's Drag Race. Ha! Kinda did. Also, the way I just tumbled at the end there. Perfect! This perfect shot. Ow, oh, wait, no, I pressed the wrong button. I want to do that again for gold time. Get back in here. We're not done yet.
Car with wheels.
You can go as fast as you want with the heels. Oh, really? Okay. So like the sweat is just like a visual thing. Oh. Okay. So don't run into things, obviously. Especially in heals. I imagine the spill will just be much, much worse. So there's like no invisible trip meter or anything like that. We've all tried on shoes like that at least once in our lives. Oh yeah, absolutely. You know, I'd see people walking around in those and be like, huh, I wonder what that is like. And you try them on, you just like awkwardly have your arms out while you're just barely keeping hold of your balance and be like, oh my god, how do they do it? I definitely didn't take the optimal route for this. Clearly the card route is the most optimal route for this. If you hit something or turn too sharp, you fall. Okay. That makes sense. Try 'em on, next step, sprained ankle. Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why even, like, people who, say, normally wear heels, you know, as part of work or as part of a cosplay costume, you know, partway through the day, they'll eventually just, like, swap out for regular shoes. Can't wear those for long periods of time without your feet just, like, become seriously achy. It's like whenever I cosplay as a character who has footwear that includes heels, I usually request that the cosplay outfit not have heels, and most of the time, they're usually, you know, the costume maker is like more than happy to oblige with omitting the heels. Alright, well, now we got access to the button, but let's see what's beyond here. Go on these gears. Someone just left a hot dog. Someone just left a hot dog there. I wouldn't try that hot dog, to be honest, not in Toxic Land, for sure. Hey. Just a cartridge. And a giant... I'm assuming that's a bird with a... I'm guessing that's a... Oh, chicken. A chicken, and what I'm guessing is a wizard hat? Oh, bring this Untitled game to my friend the goose. Oh, okay. Okay. I see what you did there. Also, this is a time trial. Oh, nuts. Well, I'm definitely going to be waiting on these platforms. Don't try to speedrun my way across this. Car's walk speed is not fast enough for that. Just go with the flow. Nuts. Oh, what? You could at least reset the time. There's no way I'm gonna make it with the remaining time now. Is there a way to... just leave? Or is that just like... Oh, okay. Well, that works. You see those women at the end of a night out carrying the heels? Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Like, even if they don't have extra footwear, might as well just go barefoot. Still more comfortable than having to wear heels. And you know what they say, third time's the charm, right? The way the car just seems to swing ever so slightly on these faster platforms. Ah, well, that's what I get for not being center. I think that one, I'll take the L for that one. I can kind of see why this would be a world map task, at least. this is just a test of patience, really. Oh, okay. Guessing... Oh, just like that, we're good. Stick the cart in the retro TV and... Seeing like a faint image of a goose in the corner there. Hope you're enjoying your game. Oh, we got an ad break coming in a minute, so now you know. I was half expecting this goose to kind of just like pop out in the middle and just let out a really, really loud honk or something. Something to just like startle you, maybe slightly. Yep. The trophy would be a goose, of course. Probably needs to blow in the cartridge. Ah, yeah. Exit, jump down here. Well, at least... jump down here and, surprise, a UFO will carry you back. It's like Lakitu. Ah, blowing in the cartridge. Ah, I remember. I think I started doing that because I saw a friend do that. I really didn't realize, you know... And you know, it made the game work, right? The game didn't work. Friend blew in cartridge and it worked. And I was like, oh, is that what you do? Of course, I know now that, you know, that wasn't exactly the best thing to do because, you know, you get your errant moisture in there that might, like, fuck it up a bit further. But, you know, we're kids. We didn't know much.
Wheels on fire already. Mom's spaghetti.
You get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. You gotta lose yourself to the music, the moment. Something, never let it go. Hell was the done thing. Oh, we're in ad mode. Okay, I got the card the first time. I remember correctly, this was like the skull level in the demo, right? I remember having like 1 or 2 goes at this and deciding, you know what, maybe not, but... I think I'll give it a more honest try this time around. Ah! Okay. Ah! Really only get one shot. One shot at the card. Do not miss your chance to blow. Alright. There we go. Okay. Now to make it off this corkscrew. And okay. Now we gotta complete the rest of the level. I mean, I might as well do this now, right? Because it's like right at the start. So even if I do mess it up, it's not like I gotta like repeat half the level to get another shot at the card. Right, this is like more of a parkour kind of deal. Okay, dang it. Alright, there we go. Insert troll face. Ah, dang it. Got physicsed off the platform there. Maybe I should just, like, have a go through the entire level so I can, like, get a feel for all the obstacles. Right? Like, just going for that card over and over isn't gonna be of much use if I get card and then face plant at first jump. Again, since it's at the beginning, all I'd have to do is, you know, once I figure out the process for the rest of the level, just parkour my way through the corkscrew. Oh my god, these floating roads, they're no joke. Okay, you know what? Since I am face planting at the beginning so much, maybe we'll let the level have that one. Just go pop this button here. Why did they say pop? You know, there's a thing you do with buttons that can activate them. You just press them, right? You press the button. World, the time has come to push the button. My finger is on the button. Bwah. My finger is on the button. Bwah. Bwah, 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 bwah. The loop. I have to assume by the loop we're going to be doing circuit races here. Ooh, look at that. It's like a racetrack. Oh. A toy car. Oh, is this like... Oh, it's slot car derby. Yeah, I get it. Okay. Oh, wow. Is it? It is on the fixed track, and okay. Alright, alright. I played like a dragon. I know how this works. You don't want to gas it through the corners because then your car falls off the track. You just gotta feather your way through. Right? No. Fortunately, seems like all you get is like the visual. Right, if your car starts shaking a lot, then yeah, just gotta let up. Guess you really just gotta keep playing this over and over, and then you'll eventually figure out the limits to this. Ah, man. I wonder if the propelling forward you get when you get like thrown off the track will still qualify you for the finish if you cross the finish line. Could go for that burger. Incidentally, I had tacos today. I mentioned that on Twitter, but yeah. Went to like a taco place for lunch and had myself like a shrimp taco and a brisket taco. They were pretty good. Is that Skelectrix? Softer hard shell, soft shell. Right? It's like what tacos, or it's like what proper tacos are, I should say. Right? Yeah, that's what we call slot cars. Ah, okay, okay. Anytime the car goes off the track, I just remember that scene in Yakuza, right? When you play the slot car minigame there, and the car goes off the track there, you just get this like super dramatic shot of Kiryu just like looking incredibly distressed and reaching out as like he's like just goes into hyper crank mode, and he's like no! As the car dramatically flies off the track. Hard shell, that's a thing? Yeah. Hard shell tacos exist. From what I can gather, that is mostly a US thing. Like the original taco itself is a soft shell, and admittedly it's probably preferable that way. Imagine, you know, less sharp edges to kind of worry about, I suppose. Given how fast the card is, I wonder if the way to get that is to just like Just like hang back for a bit and just let the card kind of run into you from behind. But how does it even hold with the hard shell? Everything just fall out of it? No? Well, I mean, it's like a... How do I... Oh. I guess I kind of fell off and just like fell onto the other part of the track? Oh yeah. Oh wait! Wait. 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 She telling me I just waited here. I got so lucky there. I did. Or does the finish line, like, actually stop at some point? Oh, yeah, it does. I thought maybe I could just, like, wait for it to loop back around and, like, cross me and I could finish that way, but... I wonder if that's how you're supposed to do this. If you just, like, let the finish line kind of pass through you. Then again, given how the time is, maybe that's not what they want you to do. It really is a case of just, like, hit the gas when you're on the straightaways and then feather it when you're on the turns. Ah! Silver still, man. Skill, actually. Oh, if only that were the case. Only if that were the case. But yeah, hard shells. At least the way I know hard shell, it's like a case of, you know, just like imagine like a tortilla, right? Imagine the tortilla, but you kind of lift up the tortilla at opposite ends, and then it kind of like, you know, makes a raised shape. It's like a sort of like a mini container you can like just put all the stuff in, right? Yeah, hard shell is not like flat. It's more of so it's like a little pocket, right? A little pocket where you put in all your taco ingredients and you kind of eat it like that. Right? Either you turn your head sideways to kind of like crunch into it, or you turn the taco sideways and then crunch into it that way. I guess the one thing that I would say I like about hard shell taco is that when you know stuff does, if stuff does like spill out onto the plate, you can kind of sort of use like bits of the hard shell to just like scoop up whatever's on the plate and eat it that way. Or like one of the types of salad that tends to be popular is the taco salad, where it's like you know, instead of like, you know, putting everything together like a taco, you would have it like a salad. So you'd have the lettuce, and you put all the taco stuff on top, and that includes like, you know, the crunchy corn chip bits that would normally make up the taco shell. That's pretty enjoyable in of itself, I would say. Hey, that better be a gold crown time. Are you kidding me? 0.3 off. We're getting closer, though. Ah! A little too forceful. That's weird. I can imagine it would be. Especially if you've known tacos the other way all your life. Oh! Now that I think about it... Oh, wait. That was a gold medal? Maybe I shouldn't question it. I should just take the crown and go. Let's see what this slot car track is gonna offer us.
Break it till you make it.
That's pretty much the Tinkerer's philosophy, isn't it? Break it until you make it. Just like, you know, take apart things until you figure out what they do and you can build it back. Sure, I'll take that. It's almost as if they want you to deliberately exploit the kind of like the falling off the track leap to kind of cut off sections of the track there. I feel like that was intentional. Especially with the way you went off the ramp and then they did the falling off the track, but the way everything was positioned, it looked like you were doing a sick flip off the ramp. I've never seen it in Europe, at least in the few places that I've been. Ah. Have them here in England. Okay.
It's our final countdown.
Nuts. Explains why they don't show "oh no" until like after a few moments you've tumbled. It's always the off chance that you might make your way back. Like so. Hey, it's those heels from earlier. Oh, and then the car does it's on its own side path. Okay. Again, you have to use your kind of like tumble off the track skills to transfer tracks, as it were. Like how in Ratchet and Clank. I remember the grind segments in Ratchet and Clank, where you would occasionally have to switch rails for one reason or another. Feels like that, except you really don't do it manually. I don't remember well my time in England. It was a school trip and I was like 14. Do you remember London being hugely overpriced though? Nothing has changed there. Ah. I imagine that's probably like the case for most big cities. Prices are just a lot more. For one reason or another. Imagine a big one just being, yeah, we just get a lot more people. And, oh man, if we just raise the prices, we could squeeze a little bit more revenue out that way. Hee 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 hee. There we go. Track transfer now. Just have to get the card and another track transfer. Aw, nuts. I have to pay a £30 congestion charge if I drive to London for work. Oh, man. I think this is the first I've heard you had to pay to drive a car into the city. I could see why they might do that. It's like, encourage you, hey, take some public transportation, please. But if you're gonna go in, you might as well give us more money. I mean, huge city, sure, but London is another level. Ah, alright. Booze is like twice the price down there as opposed to up north where I am. Yeah, that's usually how it goes, right? The further away from, you know, the big places you are, usually prices get lower. They tend to be cheaper. Mostly because, like, you know, average salary might be, is probably lower. I remember when I was younger, my mom kept on saying, "Hey, you should go find a job in California. Man, the salaries are like so high over there." And I kept trying to argue back, they're high because the cost of living there is also high. Like, I was listening to a good number of podcasts, like, back in the day, and there were some people there who, you know, they lived in California. They were always talking about how they were paying, like, upwards of, like, $2,000 a month for rent in a little apartment. I'm just like, good lord. Like, my rent doesn't come nearly as high, and it's like, sure, I'll get more money, but all that money's just gonna be going to, you know, keep me over there, right? It's not like I'm gonna see much of it. Oh, and it's 30 each time, so you actually have to pay like 60 for a round trip into London? Man. Really make a strong case for public transport. Which is probably like a good amount of the intent, I imagine. Okay, I gotta try that again. In fact, I just like track transferred there and put myself back a little bit. Yup. That's insane! It is. One reason us Northerners don't like the South. Oof. Yeah, those 180s, I really have to go slow. I can't book it. This freaking finish line just gets to kind of effortlessly curve around it. Oh wait, what if I just waited here? With the... Or do I actually have to, like, move? Oh, yeah. Probably missed out on the gold because I was... Yeah! Alright, so maybe that would be the strategy? Just, like, try to track transfer ahead of the finish line and then go real slow and let the finish line catch up to you? I guess they put that in there as an anti-cheese method, because I was certainly trying it at the first one. It's like, yeah, no, we thought of that too, and no, you're not gonna get away with that. Unless you can find a way to track transfer. I just wait for it, right? Just wait. Wait for it. What? Didn't work that time? Bruh. And parking your car, forget that. More chance of hell freezing over than finding a spot. Yeah, that's about the big city experience right there. Nah, you want to park, you'll probably have a better chance of going to a parking garage. Go there instead. And then you get to pay out the nose per hour. If you're lucky, the company you work for might have their own garage or a parking permit you can perhaps use instead of having to pay out the nose for a spot. Nuts. Some of those spots they expect me to park in an 18-wheeler is ridiculous. I hate that. I hate that when when they don't take into account, like, other factors. They just put in, like, the spawns. Like, I don't know, if it's a truck in there, you figure it out. Narrow back streets, oh man. Imagine that takes some real finesse getting through. I feel like at least in the cities I've been in, they have specialized truck routes just for that purpose. Right, they'll usually have places where it's like, yeah, trucks go here, trucks do not go here. You go to a bridge and they'll have, like, the minimum clearance end. Trucks will usually... You have to expect trucks to know about that. Oh, you definitely see on the news every now and then. It's like, oh yeah, a truck got stuck at this bridge because they foolishly ignored the height limit. I've seen those on YouTube. Certainly not the greatest of situations, right? Imagine it probably takes an effort and a half to get that truck out. And you just have to hope there's, like, not that much structural damage on the bridge either. Come on, get on the track. Well, we were almost there. Someone's getting fired for that. Yeah. I imagine that would probably be an outcome. Mixing up those trucks probably isn't cheap. Not to mention, the hit you take in other ways. Because the shipment is late, and the supplies might be late, and that might set off a whole chain reaction of events. Dang it. Every time it feels like I'm getting close, it just... finish line just speeds up. Oh! I guess it kind of slows down around corners? Alright, well, I'm done trying to get gold in that. I don't know. I don't know the secret. I'll take my silver and go. Never done that, luckily. I have reversed into bollards, though. Ooh, no. Okay, so this is a case of just like... Alright, yeah, it was what the classic corridor run. Right, you got like the big, scary things that can take you out in one go, and you just gotta find the cubby holes in between the corridor to make your way through. It's like the platforming game staple, really. Just a big gouge and scrape on the side of the trailer. As long as it doesn't compromise the structural integrity, I guess it's all good. Well, at least as good as it gets, right?
Raisin is served.
Served, huh? Oh. Oh, I see. So now they deliberately set up so you have to use the kind of like the too fast speed transfer to work your way through the track. Come on, get on the track, you mofo! Ah, man. There we go, okay. Now I want to take it easy. Ah, crud. Getting Micro Machines vibes from all this food about. Was there a Micro Machines game that kind of did this? Just like had large pieces of food lying around to give you the feel that you're in a miniaturized space. Oh, okay, it was back on Mega Drive, I see. Never played that game. The track outline was the soap suds. Oh, that actually sounds pretty cool now. Really just leaned into the aesthetic. I dig that, right? I can dig when a track just like commits to the style. Feels like something a kid would do, right? Just like make themselves an impromptu track and then just drive their cars through it. Imagine they're like taking a bath and like, oh man, and it's time to race, and then they go make a quick track with the soap suds. School desk racing with the pencil cases and stuff. Yeah, you make a track with the pencils too. Make sure you got, like, the sick ramps and everything. Okay, in this part, okay, yeah, reverse, and... Huh, where's the card for this one? Ah, that's... Despite all that, that was only a silver. Oh, we have ads. Enjoy your ads or enjoy your break. Ooh, I see an interesting point on there. We will get to that when we come back. In the meantime, you can just, like, continue watching me try to navigate this level and figure out where in the world that card is. If I just continued accelerating, would that be? No, that's not it. No, we're back here. Even slower this time. Nuts. Oh, welcome back from ads. Was one of those special cartridges to had 2 extra controller ports so 4 can play. Really, that's... It had multi-tap technology. It's like... Wait, whoa. Where in the world was the car going there? It's like... Just got magnetized to that bear's butt. World. Ooh, thanks for that pick. I will have to give that a look later. I don't know why in my mind, but I always pictured a Mega Drive to have 4 ports now. If I remember correctly, like even... I imagine the Genesis was the same, but yeah, it was a purely two controller port. If I remember correctly, they really only went up to 3, right? Like their version of the multi-tap only supported up to 3, or am I remembering it wrong? Maybe I was. Maybe it was a case of you get like 2 of those and then you can support up to 4 players that way. Okay, you know what? Well, maybe we'll leave off of that. We'll not worry about the card. I don't even know where to start looking for it, is the thing. Yeah, I remember the multi-tap on the PlayStation. That was pretty convenient. That was just like a one and done, right? You hook one up and then you could do yourself some glorious floor player that way. And then the N64 just started introducing 4 controller ports natively, and it's like, ah, yeah. Now you got yourself the de facto couch multiplayer console right there. The Endless Nights of GoldenEye and the Mario Kart and Super Smash Brothers and, you know, various other multiplayer games on there. There we go. We got ourselves I'm guessing that's a... That looks like a UFC bear, to be honest, with the wraps and the sort of the shorts and what have you. At least it wasn't as bad as a 3DO daisy chaining the second controller to the first. That sounds awkward. You know how to swim, right? Oh, I see. Oh, because the bear's wearing flippers. Alright, I see. Episode 6, Wata. I guess we had, like, earth, wind, and fire in the prior levels, so... Makes sense that we have water now. Yeah, cargo swim. Oh, it's just 2 major sections this time. We can go left or we can go right. Listen, can we talk to these bears? No. Just too busy bathing in the sun? Nah, I get it. I get it. This is bear doing bear things. Oh, these turtles too. Look at that. Like, imagine just parent turtle there just enjoying themselves in the water, and the kids are just, like, resting after having themselves a lot of fun in the ocean. Ooh, bear on a hammock. Now that's... Now there's that... This bear is living the life right here. Oh, boy. Ooh, and bear is fishing, too. Okay, so maybe this isn't a saltwater body, but just more like a freshwater beach, perhaps? You have anything to say? No? I get it. You need to focus on your fishing, right? You need to concentrate so that when you get that bite, you're ready for it. Ooh, and I forget what these are called. Like the endless rivers? I think that's what they are. You just have your fun in these. Yeah. These are fun to chill in for a bit. Especially the ones that just like kind of like take all sorts of twists and turns. You can have just like fun, have some fun just like bumping back and forth as you make your way through. Lazy River. Okay. Spare as an exclamation point. What do you want? Living the dream. And you can be on my dream team any day. Wow. Casper Seawall. Are they a member of the dev team? I also have a lifeguard tower over here. Ah, but I can only go up the ramp. I can't go on the ledge. Alright. That was like a bunch of stuff to check out there. Let's go to the levels. Wouldn't they overheat from all that floof? Oh, I guess if they do, they could, like, jump in the water, right?
It's a carp.
Carp Diem! Okay, it's another case of hold A to kind of make your way through, and oh, hey! I see this over here. How do I get up there, though? Alright, it's not a case of jumping. Don't jump in this form. Maybe there's a bounce pad down here? No, there's not. There's no bounce pad, confirmed. Yeah, this is just gonna take me to the end, but you know what? We can get a gold crown time at least, and then maybe double back and figure out what to do. I remember that fishtail from the demo. Yeah, I remember. I think they had like some of these levels too in the demo. A couple of these beach levels. Had the beach, the bike, the one of the wheeled cars, and I think the skull level was like that extra difficult wheeled car section. Okay. Well, this car doesn't have the power needed to just get up the rocks, so it's not that. Like something behind, perhaps? Something over here that will let me propel myself up to that ledge? No? Okay. So maybe something over here? Is there like some mechanic I'm not aware of, perhaps? Some sort of way I can perhaps get myself over there. Or maybe I could just like come back to this later. Yeah, because the boosters kind of reorient yourself in sort of the direction they want you to go, so can't quite use them. Yeah, okay, maybe we'll just move on from this one. Oh, that did take a while.
Magikarp.
Ha ha ha! Magikarp. Evolution was pretty kick-ass, though. I still remember that old Pokemon meme, right? It's just like the picture of the Magikarp, and it goes, "Swear to God, when I evolve, I'm gonna take you all out." Some reason, I always remember that one Pokédex entry for Magikarp that's just like, Magikarp are like mostly bone, so they're not even worthwhile prey, right? They just kind of, they're just like, if it weren't for the evolution, Magikarp would just like be totally extinct by now, right? I'm thinking like the way to reach the card is to try to loop around, right? We make our way over and then we try to turn around to try to hit like that trail on the side, like this, yeah. And kind of just work away from there. Fry it up with some chips. I guess you could make it at least somewhat palpable that way. Imagine the chips would be like a lot more enjoyable though. Potato goodness. Just gotta watch the mines too. Don't get too close because the explosions are definitely gonna knock me off the edge here. Oh, like that! Yeah, they are so useless in terms of food that other Pokemon don't even bother eating them. I think that like became a plot point of the Pokemon anime, didn't it? Like way back in the first generation, where James got swindled by the Magikarp seller, and he kept on like abusing the poor Magikarp until it finally evolved into a Gyarados. I think what did it blow up the boat that like everyone was on? They kind of found themselves on an island of giant Pokemon. Also, we never saw that Gyarados again. Ah! I think you have to be, kind of rolling around to begin with, so you can just, like, grab the card and go. Trying to precision your turn your way through that segment. Just going to end in misery. Always was a huge fan of James. James is the GOAT. Yeah. I think he might be like one of the earlier examples I encountered of this like cross-dressing anime guys. He was always like super into it too, right? It's like just rolled with it, no questions asked, right? Like anytime one of their schemes required him to just like dress up as a woman, James is like, "Yeah, I'm right there." Yeah, also great he wasn't afraid to dress up. He read my mind, right? It was pretty neat, right? They never, like... Well, I guess they did kind of really lean into it. I do remember, was it the one beach episode where James just, like, dressed up in bikini and he had the inflatable chest? Rather infamously, in the US, it became a episode that never aired until much, much later, and even then they heavily edited it. And for obvious reasons, they did not include that part. Of course, looking back, you can go, like, heaven forbid kids see, you know, see that, but... He was happy to do it for sure, yeah. I think that was the best part. He was just super into it. He was just enthusiastic about it. I just feel like a good number of cross-dressing subplots back then. Usually when someone has to do it, they're like either reluctant or they try to reject it, and even when they have to go through it, they're just like protesting all the way through. While everyone was kind of like fawning over him. Alright, there we go. Got the thing. Back on the main course now. All I gotta do is get to the end. He and Jesse were like a married couple sometimes with the way they bickered. I think a lot of people picked up on that. I'm pretty sure Pokemon was probably like, a good number of people starting the fanfic too. Right? It was like them and Ash and Misty and... I don't know, you could probably think of a bunch of other pairs too, but... You know, sort of... Yeah, you know what, I'll just take the silver. I've spent long enough in that level. Let's see some other stuff. Oh, of course. Magikarp and now Gyarados, right? The evolution of Magikarp. I remember we aired the US version of Yu-Gi-Oh's episode here, and all the guns were censored, so they just pointed their fingers in the air as if they were pretending to have pistols. Ah, I remember that. I remember that being unusual in the show. And then Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridge went and made fun of that too. He was like, "Don't move or we'll shoot you with our invisible guns." Yeah, those are fun times. Oh yeah, and after an argument, you just know Wobbuffet would turn up Wabba. Or when they still had Victor Bell would appear and then just like start taking a bite out of James, because that was kind of its running gag. Oh, there's the card. Sorry, elephant. I assume that was an elephant anyway. Could have been just a houseboat. Oh, wow. Strategic use of the mines there to propel myself forward, but I still only got a silver. It was probably because I took the side path. Okay, I think I took the wrong way to get the card. Oh, it was a bounce pad, ha! Crafty, alright. Can't mention Yu-Gi-Oh! Without the very handsome Pegasus. Ah, yeah. That was camp as all get out. At least in the dub, he was. I feel like there was like a lot of people out there who had some sort of awakening one way or another from the anime they watched. Right? Whether it be like an LGBT awakening or like a trans awakening, or maybe like, you know, maybe you found like some sort of other interest that you realized you were like really into. Mr. Yugi Boy, right? Oh, okay, there's the sign. So now we get ourselves into the resort proper. So now the fish has jumped into the resort, and let's see what sort of attractions they have here. What sort of activities do they have planned for us?
All aboard the catamaran.
Oh yeah, now we're proper high class. You got this sick-ass boat here. Oh yeah. This is the one where you pay like $50 an hour to have yourself a ride on. Sweet. If only I could have hung on to that card. Someone did a mega cut of Yugi Boy on YouTube. That tracks. Oh, wait, okay. There's no boost or anything, that just sounds the horn. You just let the wind take you. Guess for a first boat level, they kinda gotta ease you into it. So the turns are generous, the obstacles are generous. I'm sure things will get a lot more complicated in later levels. Yeah, I could see a Yugi Boy supercut. I imagine there are probably a good number of supercuts you could do from Yu-Gi-Oh! Kind of crazy though. If I didn't read the manga, but I think I read somewhere that in the manga, apparently Pegasus actually died. Like he got killed at a certain point, but in the anime, he was just changed to being just like really injured, which kind of worked out because he then made a later appearance in the anime. I guess you could say one awakening was Ryoku and Washu from Tenchi Muyo had massive crushes on both of them. Yami Yugi is legit a psychopath in the manga. Really? I admit, in the anime, he did sound like a little bit unhinged. Like, it was like that one part late in the anime where he just like kept kept doing a card effect to like completely kick a guy's ass, even though he was like just you know, thoroughly defeated, but he kept drawing stuff, and it took what was it? Anzu hugging him to calm him down, like, stop! Like the abridged series parodied that, is like just had her yell, Yamete! Right? Oh, Aisha Clan from Outlaw Star. I remember you brought her up earlier. Yeah. I do know that Yu-Gi-Oh! Initially didn't focus on the card game, right? The manga actually just had a bunch of other assorted card games, and Duel Monsters was just like one of the various things he did, but that was the thing that kind of took with the fans, so that was like the direction Yu-Gi-Oh! Went, and, well, the rest is history, right? Figured as much. Alright. Got the cards, so maybe I'll try for a speed run here. Also like how the car's eyes are on like on the far ends of the boot there. The mouth is just in the middle. Certainly gives it an uncanny vibe. Alright, I'm gonna try that again. No way I'm gonna get the gold record that way. You know, the way the whirlpools are positioned, it reminds me of like the speed boosters in the Sonic games. The way they would have, you know, the rollers positioned that way. So, you know, you could at least get the sort of the visual cue that you go through there, and you could just like propel yourself forward. It's like that part that gives me trouble. I just find myself smacking to a thing and just losing all my momentum. I feel like if I just like find a clean path through this section, I could perhaps have a better shot at getting the gold time. Wait, are those turtles exploding? Do I just, like, hit them and they just, like, sail off into the distance and explode? I'm sorry, turtles. Also, have an ad break coming in a minute. Boost panels behave really weird in this game sometimes. Well, the thing about the boost panels is that, like, they want you to go in the direction they point at, so they'll try their best to just, like, kind of abruptly point you in the direction they want to go. Alright, gold time. We'll take it. We'll take these. And sometimes it does throw you for a loop, because you could be going in one direction, you hit the boost panel, suddenly you're, like, flying off in a completely different direction. It can be disorienting. Alright, alright. That was pretty fun. Also, the way you kind of just, like, thrust yourself ever so slightly to the left. Nuts. I thought maybe they would have, like, targets to hit on the side. But nah. Also, the way the cannons... Oh, wait. Okay. Here we go. Here's our battle right here. Damn, it's like a legit boss fight. Oh. Wow, okay. A Mario boss. You hit it 3 times and then it's done. Ah. Way this camera is, though, makes getting that card a bit tricky. Oh, man, this car has some incredible grip. Well, thank goodness for that. Thank goodness for that. Alright, we can do this again. Do this again, and go for the gold. Right? It's like the Smash Mouth song, right? Go for the gold. Go for the gold. I remember the first time I heard this song in the car, I was like, what kind of twisted music is this? And then they went back to the chorus. I'm like, ah, okay, that's the music, huh? Okay. I wonder if this is a case of you need to, like, land all... Okay, you don't need to land all the shots. You can miss a few and still get yourself a gold crown. Nice. 30 seconds. Let's check out some of these bears real quick. Got anything to say? No? Oh, okay. Saw nothing. I think we're gonna move on from that one as well. Let's check out this one over here. Oh, also relaxing. All right. Welcome back from ads, everyone. These waterfalls look like something I'd create in SimCity. Oh boy. You know what? You're right. I think I've seen this a lot in Animal Crossing too, right? Someone who's done like extensive terraforming on their island probably has like water plateaus that look something like this. Might need to rid yourself of any witnesses after that. Just go in here, blend in with the crowd. Yeah, yeah, look at that. Doing the car shuffle. Yup. What do you mean? What happened? I was just dancing. I was too busy to look over there. Yeah, something happened. I didn't see it. Yup, nothing at all. I'm just chilling. What do you have to say? I'm playing all my favorite summer hits as DJ Paws. Bear Pasito, okay. California Bears, yeah, all right. I missed the other one. Now put your paws up, everybody. Bear Pasito, California Bears. Summertime Bareness. Alright, I know where Bear Pasito and California Bears are from, but what's Summertime Bareness reference? A waterfall without a secret is just a waterfall. Oh my god, so true, Bear, so true. Also, are you looking at a waterfall in the distance? It kind of looks like you are. I wonder if I'll be able to go over there. Maybe that's like the other end of the split route. Alright, we'll go to this part of the route. Lana Del Rey, Summertime Sadness. Ah, okay, thanks. Honk by The What? Honk the Star. Clearly that's a reference to The Who. Oh wait, is this gonna be a rhythm game? Oh. Oh, you just like missed the beat, it's like... Nice try. Oh wait, no, I see the billboard down there. That is very much a The Who logo. Just redesigned to show The What. Alright, yep, very much The Who. Okay, you only need to honk once. Very generous window, too. Yeah, clearly... they can't reach you on time there. The time is fixed. Oh. I have a general honk window, but I mean... I wonder if you, like, actually time your honks to the beat. You'll be able to access the... Yay! Maybe it's a case of you honk repeatedly and then the screw will keep rotating. I noticed it did stop, so I wonder if it's like a case of you just like stop honking and then... Okay, no, that wasn't it either. This is so like that rhythm mission in San Andreas with the lowriders. You know, this reminds me of the Crew Motorfest, because one of their post-launch updates actually added a lowrider versus donk playlist, and you might not believe this, but the lowrider route does include the rhythm game that is essentially the San Andreas lowrider minigame. It's a bit fancied up in the interface, but the mechanics are pretty similar. Okay, so I saw the wood was grinding. Oh. Oop. I don't know why I did that. Oh, now it's not even turning. Oh! Oh, it's just my joystick. I thought the screw was like connected to the timing of the honks. I didn't realize it was a separate control in of itself. Okay. Mystery solved. I should have taken a WarriorWare approach to this. When all else fails, try everything. All right, there we go. We got our honking. Oh my goodness! Wow. Bears are tearing it up. Oh man. They're killing it. Got one out there just shaking what their parents gave them. Other two doing some sick head turns. The other guy's just dancing it up. Oh man, they know what they're doing. Whoa, I thought one of them were drunk. Yeah, the one that like just collapsed to the ground and then disappeared. Also, hello, Yuckster. Welcome. Thanks for checking me out. They'll wear that wood out. No, it's okay. They can always make some more, right? It's all in that sort of impromptu nature of a resort like this, right? Just sort of a...
Oh no, it's shark car.
Not the shark car! I think this level was also in a demo. Yeah, this is the fish car form that jumped. Automatically go forward. Fast in water, slow as heck on land. Oh. And there's a secret over there. Yeah, I saw an ad for the game and I wanted to watch someone play. Oh! Well, you've come to the right place. Also, thanks for selecting me as the What the Car channel to check out. I imagine that's probably mostly because everyone who's played What the Car has probably already done so last month. Shark Carnado! Oh man, as if a regular Sharknado wasn't enough. Now we get ourselves a whole tornado of shark cars. You know, the sad thing is I would totally expect sci-fi to do something like that, right? Maybe not shark cars, or maybe they could, right? Just be like a mad scientist, just like fused sharks with random machines together, and you just get all sorts of shark monstrosities. Yeah, you get like shark fused with car, probably like shark fused with train, maybe shark fused with Roomba, shark fused with vending machine. Gold crown, let's go. I think I just barely made the cutoff there. No bottom of the barrel CG like in Birdemic. I think I saw a video review of that. I think it's like one of the old video reviewers of old just went and reviewed that, and yeah, I saw the CGI burrs. They just flew. Oh, a fishing minigame. Is that what this is? Throw the reel out, wait for the bite, and then rapid fire A. Steer back and forth, make sure fishy doesn't smack into the rocks, I assume. Good thing there doesn't seem to be a tension meter. Oh, there we go, level complete. Oh, also I saw that card on the side there. Shark Roomba is terrifying, bites your toes. Yeah, just bite your toes clean off. Shark semi-truck would be terrifying. Oh, man. It would be a huge one, too. It would be absolutely like the showstopper truck. Or the showstopper shark. It'd be like the final boss they'd have to defeat to conclude the movie. There we go, gold get. I think I can see how to get the card. You just have to steer the finish line fish just like all the way into the side over here to pick up the card, I imagine, right? Is that what you do? Yeah, yeah. Sure, fish picks up card and gives card to car. That makes sense. Sharktimus Prime! There you go. The only unholy fusion of the primals from Beast Wars and the Autobots. Or maybe it'd be like the holiest fusion, who knows. Trailer would be a huge fish tank. Yes! Now we're cooking. So what would Sharktimus's Prime, what would Sharktimus Prime's nemesis be? What would be like the enemy of the shark? Ha, okay. I can see the Jaws reference they were going for there. Oh, wait, I got one. Megalotron. That's still a shark, I know, but I feel like the pun is too good to pass up. Squidotron, that's a good one too. Imagine him just like converting into an 8-barreled gun for the sound wave analog to fire, right? Or I guess depending on the medium you're watching, he just turns into like a eight-legged death tank. I dig Megalotron, yeah. Ah, nuts. That clearly wasn't the path I was supposed to take to get the card. A little too on the nose, but it still gets my vote. It'd be like the Transformers spin-off Street Road Sharks, right? They're totally jawsome. Yeah, they were just like your regular average Autobots, and then some mad scientist turned them into like half car, half shark. Hey, gold and the card. I dig that. I dig that. Surfing! Ooh, I like the sound of that, but let's go into the side level and see what they have for us here.
Sharks are friends, not food.
Yeah, I wouldn't eat a shark, personally. Sharks, they're just like big and misunderstood. They're just looking to survive like the rest of us. Can't help it, they can't tell us from like, you know, proper meals. Some distant relatives of the street sharks, right? Ah! If a shark comes out of your bum, would it be a shark? Probably. Thinking about more like a shark that plays poker. That'd be like a card shark, right? Blame Spielberg for the shark paranoia? Yeah, Jaws. Yeah. Jaws was unfortunate. As good of a movie it was, its ripple effects it's had on nature and, you know, how we perceive sharks. Think we're gonna need a boat. Smile, you son of a bitch. Oh, okay. Do we just use these mines to propel ourselves up? Yeah, we do. The way they're just, like, rolling around, it's a bit unsettling, but... oh, well. They got me up. That's what's needed. And I got a gold. Nice. Also, I am way more afraid of orcas than I am of sharks. Oh yeah, orcas are like pretty fearsome fellas as well, right? They're so cruel. Same deal with dolphins, right? Fortunately, dolphins have kind of represented media as these like fun porpoises, fun mammalian ocean things, but they're actually pretty mean. They will totally mess you up if given half a chance. Alright, let's see how surfing works, I suppose. Yes, it is. Oh, okay, and you're kind of riding it like a skateboard. Just like put your foot in the water. Prop Shark was so unreliable during filming. I remember reading about that. It's kind of funny because, like, it was so unreliable they had to kind of change the way they shot some scenes, but it turned out it ended up being like way more effective for what they did. If I remember correctly, the opening scene was actually supposed to have the eponymous shark on display, but because the animatronics was not working like they wanted it to, they just went for the camera shot instead, and that just turned out to be way more effective. They'll go NSFW on you if you're not careful. Noted. Orcas are terrifying. They kill mercilessly. Dolphins get high on pufferfish and get real. Oh. Just spelling it out there. You're spelling it out. I get you. Okay. So I can't even go off the main road once. Right? Even if I try to get back on, they're just gonna go, oh, nope, you fell. So sad. Too bad. Try again next time. Dolphins kill and torture for fun, and then they get killed and tortured by orcas. Like I remember reading that about dolphins. They'll totally just like mess with you. It's a cruel world, it is. Even funnier is that orcas are... I remember reading somewhere like orcas are also the natural enemy of moose. Right, because moose will go dive down into deep water to get like the ocean plants, and so orcas can also get at them. It's like the one thing that can actually contend with a moose. Moose, yeah. One of the things I read about, yeah. One of the things moose do, they dive into water and eat plants in the water. Moose dive? Did I hear that right? Yeah. Yeah, you heard that right. Orcas are the natural enemy of moose. Well, now you know. I wonder if Venom could have... Oh, wait. New fear unlocked, right? Like... Yeah, that's... You know, orcas, they're so fearsome they can even take out a moose. You know, moose can mess you up pretty bad already. Right? If an orca can take them out, ooh, don't want to imagine what they can do to you. Also, is this a paddle ball level? A to boink? Oh, I see. It's making that giraffe head come out. Oh, of course. There's the card. Oh wait, did that come to me though? The more you know. Yeah, now you know. Dang it. Well, I got the gold at least. Now the challenge is going to be trying to get that card before the giraffe head reaches the finish line. There we go. Okay. That wasn't too bad. It was like a 4-step process, though. You had to hit coconut once, hit coconut again, and then hit the bubble to bring it back to the center, and then you gotta bring your paddle back, and then make ball hit bubble one more time to collect card for real. A little early for me to be learning lessons. I imagine most of us probably won't encounter a moose. That being said, for those of us who do have a chance of encountering a moose, that might be something worth keeping in mind. What? Oh, you're telling me the surfboard is like a punishment? Never too early to learn. Never too late either. You're always learning, no matter how old or how young you are. Even when you've exited primary education, you're still learning some way or another, right? Yeah, thank God we don't get lethal animals here. I almost hit a cow moose, the female with a van, while I was working in Maine, but that was like 2003. Yeah, that was like one of the things I read about moose, right? If you run into the moose will probably walk away from it, but your car is going to be absolutely totaled. I mean, the moose probably won't last too long either, but you know, moose, they're big and they're heavy enough that you might as well be just driving into a brick wall, right? Hey, yup. Being the petrol head fox that I am, I'd be so pissed if they ruined my ride. Well, better your ride than you, I would say, right? Like, even if your ride does end up like an unrecognizable scrap heap. Just remember, that scrap heap could have been you. Ooh, parasailing. Or I guess this will be kite surfing, because, like they said. Okay. Just steer your way around it. Oh, and hold the jump. Like so. Very quickly recharging jump meter. Alright. This reminds me of a Mario Party minigame. You just gotta, like, surf back and forth, try to avoid the obstacles. Steer yourself into the coins to collect as many as possible. I think there was a game that was like pretty much this. It was like a 1v3 game. The one controlled the boat, and then the three were like on inner tubes or something behind the boat. And the goal was to try to collect as many coins as you could. Think about this. A full-grown moose weighs 1,500 pounds, and it runs all of that weight is supported by its limbs and joints just fine. You hitting a moose with a car won't even break a bone on that thing. Yeah. They are built to last. At least they're built to withstand things. Alright, let's see what kind of surfing level we get here. Who? Oh. The turtles kind of yeet us, alright. Like how they give us like the first turtle there so that we know what they're capable of. So now you know you don't only have to dodge the obstacles, the obvious landforms, you also have to dodge the turtles. They will bounce you out and about everywhere. To be honest, apart from that first part, this doesn't seem so bad so far. Oh, there's the card. Huh. I'm guessing that booster there makes the difference between gold time and not gold time. So you probably would have to make 2 runs through this. One to hit the booster, hit the gold time, and another to not hit the booster and get the card. Yeah, I feel like that first turtle is unavoidable. Wonder what happens if you, like, run... Oh. You can totally break off of the kite. Huh, alright. If you stretch too far. So I'm guessing the kite is just like an automatically advanced kind of deal. You have to keep up, and if you get too far, then the string breaks, and then you kind of lose your way of propelling yourself forward. Alright, now I gotta work my way around. Ah, nuts. Okay. I'm not even gonna go to the end. We're retrying that. Oh, another ad break is starting. Alright, well, I may still be here, depending on what happens. I feel like that would be a lot of retries, though, because it does take a while to get there. I wager at maximum I'd retry 6 times. I retry 6 times, and you still see me here. Just know that I'm still keeping it together. Ah! I need to jump there. I absolutely need to jump there. I feel like that's the way for me to pick up that card. I do like how, like, most of the instrumentation of the background music kind of fades out while you're surfing. Just picks back up as you gain some air. That certainly is an interesting choice. Twitch, why are you giving me ads for third-person shooters? They don't light my candle at all. Is it of Stir Nova? I've seen some other streamers play that. I'm guessing they must be in like a beta period. Everyone's just like having to go at it. All right, I think we got the gold crown before, so we can move on. The Cove. Oh, there's a part 2 to this? What kind of cave levels will we have here? Ooh, bears in a hot tub. So it's like the super secret exclusive hideaway, right? You're like a Platinum Plus member. You get access to the Cove. You'll get like the most tranquil settings and experiences. Go have yourself a relaxing time in the hot tub, or as you can see up here, this bear here just doing the Macarena by the lighthouse. I was gonna say yoga, but that's definitely the Macarena. And then over here, over here is another bear on a hammock, right? You can have that. Well, I see there's like a little bit of water out on the outside edge. I wonder if they're hiding anything here. Ooh, a waterfall. Ooh! Hey, look at that. Rule of waterfall. Right? There's bound to be something behind one of these waterfalls. 2 skull levels. Can you knock the bear off the hammock? I don't think I've tried that. I'll try that once we get out of here. First, let's try these skull levels. See how much they kick my ass. Into the belly of the beast we go.
Time to car potter.
Oh god. A whole field of... Yeah, right. Okay, can't stop, just go. Aw, man, they had to put in a precision section right afterwards. So it's like, you gotta speed up and then you gotta slow the hell down. Also, I guess you have to kind of thread the needle in the right way. Or you could just, like, try to stay ahead of the explosions, I guess. Try to maneuver your way through this minefield. Yeah, because if you get, like, knocked around, then you're going way too fast into the precision section, and you're not gonna make it that way. Oh my god. Second chance! And I completely squandered it. And again, given the slow acceleration of the carp, I feel like you slow down once and it's kind of curtains. I'll have to check the speedrun in this level. Probably involves a crazy mine boost. Yeah, absolutely. I can just... It's like, alright, you position yourself behind this one mine and you get yourself the momentum you need to just, like, get all the way through. And, oh, man. Right, you can kind of see the open spaces you could try to kind of, like, you know, thread the needle through, but... Have I done parasailing in real life? Oh, no. I don't think that's for me. The fact that I would have to, like, hold on a thing... Like, imagine... It probably is thrilling, but I'd just be losing my mind. I was like, absolutely don't let go! Right, if you do, you're gonna be feeling it. You're definitely gonna be feeling it for a bit. Oh yeah, I can definitely see the speedrun tech. Right, you hit the right combo of mines and launch off the rock in the right way. You could skip yourself a major part of this level. Yeah. Yeah, you can't let yourself get yeeted by the mines forward either, because then you're just going way too fast for the next part. Probably put that in there on purpose, so you have to actually navigate your way through the mines if you want to do this level proper. Oh man. Okay. We did it. Part 1 done, now there's the rest of the level. Oh, okay, these whirlpools are really giving us the what for. That does make me wonder, has anyone else done, you know, like parasailing or like, nuts. Just like done, like, surfing behind a powerboat, anything like that? Feels like the quintessential, like, beach resort getaway activity, right? Like someone who wants to have, like, the high class, the super getaway beach experience probably has done, like, some sort of parasailing activity. And oh my. Could have been something. Ah. A few times, yeah, when we've been on holidays in Spain and Italy. Ah. Sounds like a good spot for those. And I think the most boating activity I've done was just kind of go out on a boat ride. It wasn't even like a, well, okay. Now I think about, a few boat rides. So yeah, some of them were on a lake, others were in the ocean. That does bring to mind for me, like, a sort of related question. Has anyone ever visited, like, an ocean cove? Right, just like a cave by the ocean? I think one of my trips took me there. That was pretty neat to go through. Didn't hang around it, but it's kind of just like fun to see, right? Just like marvel at nature as usual, just like, oh man, these formations, they just exist like this in real life. It's up there with the inflatable banana that's pulled by a speedboat. Those are super fun. Ah, that does sound fun. Oh, is through the waterfall just like a shortcut? I bet there's a card in there too. Okay, so I guess you had to have enough speed to clear that gap, yup. Okay, and this is where we gotta make a loop. Nuts. Well, I think I've at least figured out the route through the mines. It's like a bit of finesse. It's like the everything else I need to get through now. Okay. We're good. We're good. Now I go through here. Oh, there was a card in there too. Neato. So in addition to being a shortcut, it has the card. So why would you ever take the other path? I guess it's if you forget to check behind the waterfall like I did. Ah! Went a little too fast there. Alright, I've almost got this nailed down. Oh, nuts. I almost made it through if I didn't hit that other mine. It's like a mix of proximity and timing. Clearly they want you to get through it quickly, but you don't want to hit it either, because that will also set them off. The closer you get, the shorter amount of time you have to kind of get away before they blow up. You know, if you pass through them at like full speed, then you're like mostly fine. Just a case of you really can't stop. Because if you do, the mines will get you. Alright, now this was the turn that was giving me trouble. Oh my god. Okay. And, yes! Alright! Skull level complete. Oh, that was a gold too? Alright. You know what? I take that. You know, after the first part, that level was pretty fun. I rather enjoyed that sort of precision carp swimming part. GG! Thank you. Let's see what this one is all about. I wonder if this will have the shark mechanics. There you go, Shark Carnado. Alright. What? I was like, oh, you use the mines to kind of propel yourself up. But nah, you can't do that, because then you kind of just, like, fall into the waterfall, and, like, that's curtains for you. You just have, I guess, just go around the extreme end. Seems like what they want you to do. Alright. Gotta hurdle over that boat, so we just have the... Ah, nuts. Jump too soon. Okay. Mm. Wow, I don't call them skull levels for nothing. Ah, but you jump too late, and then you kind of smack into the boat and lose your momentum. Oh, that counts? Okay, sure. You know what? I'll take... Ah, nuts. Thought they would have just gone, oh no, like every other time I tried to float back up to the water plateaus. Oh! Do they want me to dive under the boat, perhaps? Maybe that's like the more optimal action to take? I assume this is like a momentum-based thing, where if you kind of like time your jump as you like hit the as your car kind of surfaces from the water, you get maximum air from it. Okay, that wasn't close enough. Ooh. Alright. They let me through. Oh my god, what? Now I gotta thread the needle through these mines. Make sure we get past the obstacles as well. Don't get too close to the edge. Don't get too close to the edges, because if you do, you're gonna get thrust off this segment. Alright. Now it's just a pure accuracy segment. Ooh. I can't believe I was able to save that. What the heck? Oh. Yeah, I'm not going for the card. Let's clear this level first, and then we can worry about that later. You would pretty much have to angle yourself, right? You have to angle yourself off like the middle platform in a way that you could reach the plateau the card is on. Okay. Now that we got the clear, let's see if we can go for the card. If we get the card, we can cut a lot of time off of the run. Uh-oh. Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good. That wasn't good. How did I first try it the other time? Thought for sure I was gonna like smack into a mine and get thrown off the course that way. Ah, man. thought they would have let me clear that, but clearly they didn't. Yep, nope. Fell at the end there. Okay, yeah, I could already tell I was too close. Alright, you know what? I think I'll just, like, go with the clear there. Getting back to here won't be too hard. I can try that later. Let's get back to the main level. Oh. Excuse me, elephant. Oh, wait. Did I get too close? Alright, we'll go the other direction. No, I guess since we're here, I guess we could try... try knocking that bear off the hammock. Just, No. The answer is no, that bear is just, like, glued on there. Or just, like, so determined to relax. Their determination, their will to relax, just causes them to hang on to that hammock no matter what. They're going to have their relaxing moment in the sun, no matter what. No ne'er-do-well car is gonna get in their way. Nope. No siree. And boy, howdy. Alright. Alright, so this is just like the water version of the gorilla arms. Yeah, they have the slowly recharging boost meter. Oh, it only recharges when you're in the water, it would appear. It's like, you will not disrupt my chill time, right? Look, man, I've just had a hard past few months. I saved up for a long time for this trip, and I am going to have my relaxation here, and you will not stop me. I paid way too much for this, and I've waited too long for this. Oh, that was a gold time? Really? You know what? I'll take it. Okay. Are these all flipper levels? Are we gonna get to do something else here?
In space, no one can hear you. Sunscreen.
Oh, so that's what that is. Huh. Okay. I assumed that was milk, but yeah, sunscreen actually makes a lot more sense. Also, I guess for some reason, sunscreen just has a lot more thrust. A lot more power to it. Then again, you're also slow as molasses in sunscreen, which I guess makes sense. Right, seeing how sunscreen is like in real life, yeah, of course you jump into a whole tub of it. You're not going anywhere fast. Bechamel sauce. Yeah, you still run at a normal pace, so it's just like being in the sunscreen is what just massively slows you down. Damn, so slow I was at a bronze time. Okay. Let's give this another go. Oh, okay. Since you move faster in the air, maybe it's a case of, no, you don't want to kind of just, like, fall into the pools of sunscreen and stay there, you know. You stay in there long enough to, like, refill your sunscreen meter, and then you get the heck out and just fly, right? Fly like the wind. Fly, you fools! Wouldn't know, I've never needed to wear it. Ah. Just never in a place where it's like so sunny you had to put on sunscreen lest you become extremely susceptible to sunburn. Guess I'm just like more knowledgeable sunscreen because I did take a lot of beach trips, and admittedly I still take a lot of beach trips, but yeah, I am very familiar with the need for sunscreen. Oh wow, that was only silver? Okay. So I need to spend even less time in sunscreen. Which is an odd thing to say, especially since, depending on where you are, you might need a lot of it. Oh, right, yeah, you don't burn because of your skin tone. Right. Need to wear it, but don't, because I apparently don't have 5 minutes of my time to avoid cancer. 5 minutes is just too much. Wow. It's like two different ends of the spectrum there. Ah! Sunscreen meter does refill pretty quickly when you're in it, so you only have to be in there for like a split second and you can like just get right out. But holy cow, man. Like going so fast in the sunscreen. It's like the G.I. Joe PSA. Oh my god, I'm going so fast! Ah, fuck! Alright, is this the run? Will this be my gold crown? Yes, it is! Alright, let's move on. That was pretty neat, though, once you figure out the mechanics. Even figuring out the mechanics was pretty fun in and of itself. Ooh, this looks like another... Inflate? Oh, inflate. Inflate, like, oh, whoops. Oh, I see, I have to take it to the pump. I wonder if you can, like, inflate that too much and cause it to blow up. Well, now inflate the banana. At least they have, like, the indicator on screen to let you know that you've got what you needed. Okay. I see where the card is, too. Grab that. Let it pop. Grab this. Oh, yeah, fill it up. Get that. Pop. Aw, yeah. You can! As I had just witnessed. Oh, you got like several of those things, though, so I guess even if you do inflate one too much, you get several tries at it. That takes me back huffing and puffing with those inflatables till red mist descends. Oh man. You just get like so out of breath that you start seeing stars. Ah, I remember setting up for parties and just having to inflate a bunch of balloons. Oh yeah. Those were the days. One more level. Oh. Wait. It's just like a heave-ho type of level? I just gotta like keep rocking back and forth until I break these ropes or break these ropes and become free. Oh wait, no, I just gotta dunk the bears and then go. Okay. Alright, I see what I need to do. Release the banana boat! It's like, release the Kraken, except it's a banana boat. Yeah, that's right. Get off, bears, and we go! The face when you have no pump. Yeah, you just absolutely gasping for air at the end. Didn't have one at the time, was all lung power. Oh. Got an achievement for all episode 6 levels completed, so there we go. So just hit that button. Gonna buzz our way back. Like a little bee. Well, it's quite the trip. I guess you get to see everything you've done, like how far you've come. This is like what you managed to complete. This is what you had to complete to get here. You should be proud to have come so far. At least that's how I see it. There we go. Key get. Let's see who our next friendo bear is. Oh, a mad scientist bear. All right, let's get Dr. Wily over to the next terminal. We'll see what they got in store. Oh, right. It was through the water. Right, we had to go through the water. Oh, ad mode. Apologize. Just like that, the next minecart is here. Ooh, a party! I do like how this path is closed off. I'm sorry, but you can't go this way. The bridge is down. The bridge is down. The bridge is down. Oh! That's where the last 2 episodes are. Episode 8, Sandstorm. Episode 9, Sneaky. But, let's go to the party. I assume Construction Bear will have finished that by the time we finish this, and wow. Oh boy. I kind of want to wait here. I want the viewers to see this. This is the lead up to the party right here. It's like statues of bears holding out, looks like goblets with fire in them. Yeah, get your outfits sorted for the party. Put on your best evening wear. This is going to be a very, very classy one. I can feel it. Bear sitting down. Bear standing, waving. Bear... I know they're just like lying on their stomach, but that one looks like they're doing push-ups. Dark Souls boss fight incoming. Right, yeah, you drop down this hole and then suddenly it's just like King Bear or something. Hey, wait, what happened to my mad scientist? Oh, whoa, what? Wait, this is the Bear Council? I'm guessing they want me to step up to here? You have found us all. Good job. We need one more thing, though. We need 3 things for the party to be a success. When we have all 3 things, we can finally party. Oh, I guess Bat is taking me off to the tasks 3. Alright. What do they got for me? Show your style. Create some beautiful art for the party. The Grand Ursaring Bear Council of Elders. The Council of 6. Hopefully you don't have to vote on anything, because that would potentially result in deadlocks. And oh, okay. Just like a... Oh, what? I'm sorry, is that goose puking paint? Just like, just go walk all over and make something, I guess. I don't have a vision in mind, unfortunately. I'm just like walking around randomly. Oh, I guess I'm making like a soft triangle. So if I like tried making an onigiri, perhaps we'll just like color this bottom part here. That's like the seaweed bit, and all right. What is this? I'm kind of wondering that myself. Is this trophy gonna be the painting I did? 100%, this is the painting. The party will look amazing with this on the wall. Yeah, look at that. High class art. You won't see this anywhere else. I admit, might have drawn a penis. I imagine that's probably like what will go through most people's minds. This is bizarre, right? You're the DJ. Use the mixer to make your own party music. Oh, is this gonna be like a similar interface to the karaoke level? Or okay. Press some buttons, flip some levers. Ooh, alright. Pick your drum beat. So you got circus. You got like the cool jam session kind of style. Surfer and really classy lounge style. I'm kind of feeling surfer. My game music is too low. Oh no. Yeah, this is probably one where I want to turn it up. Let's see, audio. What? Okay. Let me go futz around on OBS here. The sound's gonna drop off because I'm like out of focus at the moment. Okay, how does that sound? Can you hear that? If I turned up the master volume here. How's that sound? Do your thing, man. I don't know. This is a musical part. I don't want you to miss out. A smidge better. All right, music's gonna fade out again. Okay, how's that? I am coming way louder than the music. Alright. Let me turn the mic down. How's that sound? Better? Okay, we'll go with that. Have to remember to revert it once we get out of here. Aw, geez, okay. I got like double audio for a moment there, but I think we're okay now. It's a great balance? Okay. Thanks for letting me know. I appreciate that, right? It's good to kind of have that sort of feedback, right? Because I want you to have the best possible experience, and so, you know, if something's off, it's good to know. Oh, okay. So it brings certain instruments up. All right, I can see others in the background there. So obviously you're the guitar, or maybe the bass? Oh, and you're the guitar. He's got a sweet tom set up right there on that kit, doesn't he? Right? It's like the 3 cymbals and the drums and the bass drum. Yeah, bud, you want to make a good stream. Yes, absolutely. Oh. I see. There are different versions of the guitar, and depending on how you, like, adjust the levels, some will go up, some will go down. I like how this guy's got a guitar, but it kind of sounds like he's playing an accordion? Okay. This sounds like a good tune to have. Oh, we're back into like Weird Al mode here. Okay. Just bump this slider. Alright, you got flipper, so you gotta be like the other surfer part. Oh, but I like this doo-wop bit, though. Oh, man. This current arrangement is giving me, like, Beach Boys vibes at the moment. I think I might actually stick with that. Although, I guess we could maybe turn up the guitar bit. The doo-wop is dope, right? It's like, yeah, we gotta have some of that in there. if I try to give them equal time, one of them gets drowned out. Must admit, extremely different from what I usually listen to daily. What's everyone's, like, what normal genres of music they listen to? I have to admit, I'm like more of a rock kind of person. Rock, alt-rock, punk rock, somewhere along those lines. Ooh, I don't know if I like that sound. Punk ska, black metal. Ooh, that electric guitar. I think it fits this pretty well, don't you think? Nice accompaniment to the whole thing. Ooh, yes, we need this too, right? The sort of the ethereal chorus in the background. I think that sort of fits it as well, right? Oh. Literally any genre. That works too, right? You like what you like, right? I know several people out there who's like, yeah, my favorite genre of music is music that I like, and that's totally cool. Alright, you know what? I'm satisfied with this mix. Let's finish it. I wonder if we'll get the trophy here. We'll get as like a record with the recording we created. Oh, speaker. Okay. Your awesome music will be playing at the party. This reminds me of that Singing Monster mobile game. I'm guessing it's like something similar. You got like a touchscreen interface. You can like press buttons and fiddle with sliders to create all sorts of mixes. Alright, it's time to boogie. Create your own unforgettable dance moves. Ooh, is this gonna be like the trick creator in Tony Hawk? Oh, wait. Oh. Yeah, okay, you kind of like tank control your way around the spot. Oh, there we go. Dancing cows, those are your steps right there. It should have hit me up. I'd have sorted some guitar for your party. They're gonna dance to my groove. I look forward to it. Whoa, look at that. That clipboard with my 6-step chart right there. Alright, Council, I have procured the items for your party. You did it! You're the best! We have everything we need for the party. See you back at home, Car. Oh, I guess we just go now. Huh, okay. Oh, yeah, just bring us back. Yeah! Hear the mix, and the cows are just doing their thing up there, and look at that piece of art. High class. Okay, let's talk to... Why are you on a horse on roller skates? Apologies. I just like smack into you if I want to speak to you, but it's not happening? Okay, can I speak to you perhaps? What a beautiful cat you've drawn. Yeah, great cat, isn't it? Wonderful cat. I totally meant to draw a cat. You bait this dance? It's amusing. You mean like amusing or amazing? Not quite sure. I still can't speak to you. There are trophies and hidden. Oh, okay. You're all saying things I've seen before. Oh! And then you can come back here, I guess, to change your stuff. I guess if you want to change your mix or change your painting, change your dance moves, you can do that. Or you could just, like, continue to episodes 8 and 9. Alright, well, that was pretty neat, pretty fun diversion. Nice break from the usual go through the levels, right? Main game completed. Really? That's yeah, I guess the party does feel like it'd be a conclusive end. So are these just like post-launch levels then? These episodes were added in updates. Ah, okay. All right, that makes sense. Yeah, that's why this is under construction. I guess you can... It's okay. OMG, 6 a.m., almost breakfast time. Yeah, and you have a path back home here. Tell you what, Azure, you've definitely earned a follow from me. Ooh, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad you find me worthy of a follow. Huh. You know, I didn't expect to beat the game. I kind of almost expected the credits roll or something, but... Yeah, there it is! Thank you so much for the follow, Yuckster. Yeah. Ha! That, I guess... Well, that at least has been the main game of What the Car. Ah, at the very least it shows that Tri-Band, they got what it takes to still make some fun gags, right? And there's certainly a good amount of game packed in there, right? You get 6 episodes worth of levels and episode 7, which really just acts as like a conclusion to the whole deal, and it's pretty fun, but I at least want to like go back in here one more time so we can check out the post-launch episodes, right? Just have a go at that, because you know I enjoy this game and I want to have like any reason to give it another go, right? Have you tried What the Golf? Ah, yeah, I did play that, although I didn't play it on stream. I mostly played it on my own. I did like go through. I did like do like a kind of a quick run through of it when I played the What the Car demo several months back, because I like went through the demo and it took me an hour to see everything. I was like, oh, huh, is that it? And I was like, all right, you know what? We can go to its predecessor, What the Golf, and kind of see what you're in for, right? See what you're in for with What the Car, right? Like, oh yeah, What the Golf. You get the sorts of irreverent stuff there, and then like, oh yeah, so get a taste of what's to come. Yeah. Compared to What the Golf, there is less gameplay ideas, but it's way more tryhard with the leaderboard. I mean, you know, given the nature of the game, yeah, you kind of expect the speed runs to be apparent, right? It's like, yeah, it's gonna be a race to the finish. People are gonna time themselves, even if they didn't have leaderboards. Someone would have been keeping track of time somewhere, so I guess they just wanted to codify it somehow. Then again, you know, this game does have some pretty fun elements in there. Like the foosball level I thought was like particularly inspired. Especially like the second foosball level, right? The first one was just like, oh yeah, foosball, haha, funny. And then second one was like, oh yeah, what if you just like took the idea of foosball and just like made a whole level out of it, and that was great. And then the other bits of sort of like you know, ones where they branched out a bit and did some stuff that was like not you in some form of car reaching finish line, and fun gameplay diversions. Is there anywhere I can view the credits, perhaps? So I always want to do like a credits roll through the game. Alright, I just want to like show off everyone who's had a hand in this. Is it in play, maybe? I dig this developer. The little physics and irreverent gameplay. I like to see them succeed and make deeper games. Yeah, I'd like to see what else they can kind of cook up with, just completely throwing us for a loop in some way or another. Certainly done a good job of it so far. If you're up for some that unlimited content, check out the community area. Can I find credits in the community area? Probably not. Oh, maybe it's in settings. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, so here we go. The fine folks who have had a work on this. You know, you get like a different feel for it when you have to scroll through the credits yourself. Oh, thank you. Yes, I'd like to thank everyone in my chat. I'd like to thank my friends and family who have believed in me, and of course all of you who have also believed in me. Wait, elementary school short-term interns? Ha! This has got to be a fun thing to have, right? Just imagine, hey kids, what do you want to do for summer? I want to work on video games. Well, have I got the activity for you? Turns out we got a company that's working on making a video game. You want to go see how they make video games? Ah, that must be like a dream come true for them. Damn. Marketing, consulting, hey, localization. Of course, quality assurance. You always gotta have every part. Every part is essential, even the testers. Play testers, everyone who played at the Bat Party, everyone who's played on someone's phone at some point, everyone who played on Playtest Cloud. And the thanks, here we go. All the other wonderful people at Triband. Everyone helped with all sorts of things and joined the project for a short time, thanks. Oh, long list of names. Ah, special thanks. We got the Apple Arcade folks, Terrain Inspiration, that nice person we met on the pedal swans at the lake, the office horse? Office neighbors for not complaining about the door we stole? What is the story behind that? Funny car TikTok that inspired us to do the thing? The coffee machine that died during production. Oh, 07 for the coffee machine. Man. Probably served them well. Extra special thanks to you for playing this game. Thanks, and thank you, Triband, for making this. Ah, I'm so glad. The end. Thank you for scrolling all the way down here. 99% human-made experience with minimal use of AI. Wow. Wait. Okay. Minimal use. Like, what constitutes as minimal? I'll take their word for it, but what do they use it for? If you want to tell us a secret, then email carsecret@triband.net. See you around. I wonder if that means there's like something here. Well, anyways, there you go. all the folks who have worked on this. That nice person we met on the pedal swans in the lake. Oh yeah, certainly didn't skimp on their special thanks. We'll give them that. Can we get an F in the chat for the fallen coffee machine? Yeah. F coffee machine 07. Yep, 07 coffee machine. I know how important coffee can be. I certainly get that. Okay. F, yeah. Alright, well, in that case, I think that has been a look at 5, 6, and 7. And you know what? I think I will come back next week. We'll check out the post-launch episodes. Turns out, we'll give those a go. And yeah. But for now, I think I will go ahead and call it here. This fox feels the pain. Yeah, imagine, especially you, because you like you really like your coffee, right? Have a good night. Yeah, you have a good night too. Very unique chapters. I look forward to them. I saw one was called Sandstorm, so imagine that's probably gonna have some fun stuff. And the other one looked like lush vegetation, so looking forward to that as well. Can't wait. Been cool hanging here. I'm glad you enjoy it here. Yeah. Yeah, thanks to everyone who came by and hung out and chatted. And, even if you just lurked, I appreciate each and every one of you. I'll be back on Friday, where I'll continue Steam World Heist. We're into the 3rd area, and, yeah, big universe-ending threat, right? Piper crew thought job was done, but not quite. Now they have just a little matter of saving the universe, right? Just a little one last thing to do, so we'll help them through that in 2 days. If my sleep schedule is still fucked up, I'll swing around. Well, hopefully you'll at least get some sleep in the meantime. At least I'll root for that. But all right, let's look for someone to raid. Well, before we look for someone to raid, I'm gonna fire up a soundtrack here. We're gonna have some background music playing so that you're not just awkwardly watching me in silence while I go peruse Twitch for a raid target. Oh, as before, we'll just fire up the What the Golf soundtrack and listen to that. I mean, it's only been a month, so I guess can't expect the What the Car soundtrack, but I thought that would at least like showing up on YouTube or something. Okay, let's see who's on tonight. This is the part where I'll just like randomly remark on video games I see people playing and maybe talk about them for a brief moment. Like, I see someone playing Sword Art Online RE Hollow Fragment. That game came out recently, right? Another Sword Art Online game, but I guess the series is still kicking it. We're still going. Just looking on here, apparently it's like just a thumbnail I'm seeing here is just straight up Teen Titans. So I'm just like watching Teen Titans on Twitch. I feel like that's not gonna last very long, is it? make sure to listen through the VOD again. Yeah, how the sound mixing works. I guess I have kind of sort of noticed that the game was like quiet, sort of quiet in my other VODs, but it's still loud enough that I was able to kind of do what I needed to do with, with regards to like cutting and mixing it up for shorts and clips and what have you. I've seen a handful of people play web fishing as well. It's like a cheap game, but seems fairly popular to just have on and have people come in and just like fish with you while you try to complete your fish collection. Someone's playing WWE as well. Yeah, it's 2025 out. Seeing a handful of like Monster Hunter playthroughs as well. Not just World. I've seen someone play Frontier G, and I guess also was playing Monster Hunter Stories. Okay. I think I've decided. I guess we'll see if they have raids open or not. I don't remember if I've rated them or not. Probably stop raids as well. Alright. They show up. Okay, okay. And oh yeah, I got a raid message in mind, so we don't have to. I don't have to agonize over that like I agonized over looking for someone to raid. In any case, all right. Okay. How do you pronounce that? Chikawa is playing Devil May Cry 3. Oh, looks like they're actually pretty far into it. But, yeah, it's an old game, right? I know what that is like, but yeah. Let's go show more support. And raid message is going to be, as it has been before, there. If you're joining on the raid, give them what the raid, and if not, have a good rest of your week. I'll see you on Friday for Steam World Heist. Take care. Oh, jeez, okay. Maybe it's a good time I wrap things up now, because holy cow, it's lagging. Alright, see ya.
What the God?